Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's popping in the chat? What's going on, man? We here. Merry Christmas to the family. Cigar Talk family. Hold on, let me drop my bomb real quick. What's up? What's popping? Yo, listen, man. Y'all know what we on, man. I've been off for a little 10 days. I had to get my little vacation in. Y'all, come on. Come pull up on me. Y'all know what time it is. I'm excited for this one right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for this one. Bishop, what's popping? Stop it through. I appreciate it. Marta Prince, another dope episode. Want to get Jalen stole some Benavides. He was a past opponent. Yeah, for sure. He's in here. We about to get it going. Chris, what's the word? Aaron, what's popping? Yo, listen, man. First of all, happy holidays to everybody in the chat. Whether you celebrate Christmas, whether you celebrate Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you do, happy holidays. You know what I'm saying? We here, Cigar Talk. It's been a lot going on the last, you know what I'm saying, week. You feel me? And this guest right here, salute my boy Val in the building, Ringside Views. My boy Val. This guest right here, y'all, I've been very excited to talk to this brother, right? Because one is, oh yeah, Boxing Twitter was on my head about the Usyk take. Yeah, we're gonna get to that later. I'm gonna talk about Usyk. Y'all trying to say I'm hating. I don't gotta hate on him. Come on, that's crazy. But let me get to this. Hold on. We're gonna get to Usyk later. But I want to make sure that a part of this channel is that we showing love to the people that deserve love. That's moving the culture. And this brother right here, I was so excited when I found out that he was Jake Paul's coach and trainer. Because I'm like, I watched his whole money team journey. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, as a fan of Jay Leon Love, I was, you know, I always show love and I loved what he was doing. But then I saw that this is the guy behind the boxer that's making the most money. A lot of y'all's hating, but you can't hate. It is what it is. I'm just keeping it real. Jake Paul, one of them guys. I got to drop a bomb for him. So now, as I got everyone coming in the building, y'all gonna start coming in the building, man. Let's get them numbers up. Let's get them likes up. I would like to bring my guests to the stage. Y'all know the rules, man. No disrespecting the guests in my house, man. Y'all know how that go. Listen, I'm gonna talk about Usyk. I know y'all dying to hear that tweet did 1 million views. Y'all dying to hear the Usyk talk. I got you later. Let's get to the most important topic of the day first. I got my man, Mr. Jay Leon Love, in the building.
What up, though?
What's up, man? What's going on, brother?
All is well, man. All is well. Thanks for having me.
Look like an AP on the wrist. All is well.
So, you know, still love Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Well, first, man, how was the holidays, man? With the family,
man,
all that?
you know, yeah, man, that's all good. You know, I don't really celebrate Christmas, but you know, happy holidays to everybody out there, man. You know, beautiful kids and families. Love to see it.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly, Mo3. You know the rules. All right. I want to get to this, man, because I recently found out that you was Jake's trainer. Like that was at the top of this year is when I found out. I didn't know that the whole time. And as a fan, I was so hyped. Like, yes, my boy is over here getting to it.
Yeah.
You tell me how you even. That seems so random. Just to me, in the outside in, it seems random as fuck that y'all got together. How did you and Jake Paul even link up?
We just knew. Well, it was obviously like 4 some change now, almost 5 years ago. Pretty much, we had a mutual friend. You know, I wasn't really doing shit. I was just chilling. I ain't had nothing going on for real, and my guy, this particular person hit me up and was like, yo, I got a homie named Jake Paul. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
You know, he needs some help with boxing. I ain't know shit about no Jake Paul, no Logan Paul, no YouTubers, no video. I ain't know nothing about anything, right?
You never heard of him at this point yet. You ain't heard of him.
No, honestly, I wasn't in that realm of
Yeah, for
as
sure.
far as that type of thing. And you know, the video. I'm 37. How old am I? 37 years
Yeah,
old. So you know, that wasn't my cup of tea. But you know, we end up you know, exchanging numbers, and I end up sliding by the gym where he was training at in Vegas, and watching him. You know, and just writing shit down, and you know what I seen, things you need to improve on. And after a while, bro, you know, we just became tight. Relationship grew, and he was like, "Yo, come on board, like rock with me."
yeah.
And you know, I was like, "Cool, no problem." But the fucking world hated me after that.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. We gonna get to all that. So, all
Yeah,
right. So tell me, all right. So you get the call. You know, you
yeah,
watch training. Everybody, you know, but at this point, you figuring out like, okay, you know, this probably a YouTuber got millions of followers.
yeah,
What did you start to feel like? Oh, this is serious. Like this is something I could really do for real.
yeah.
When did that happen?
Yeah, to be honest, it was my daughter. It was my daughter, like listening to me on the phone, having this conversation like Jake Paul. She grabbing Jake Paul, training. She grabbing that. She like, Jake Paul's boxing. I'm like, well, I don't know who the hell Jake Paul is, you know? She was like,
Right.
yeah. And she slid over, showed me all these videos and all this different shit that he was doing in the past. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, well, what the fuck is we doing? Like, this ain't
Right.
you fight Nate Robinson. I was like, wait, hold on. Is this like some celebrity,
Yeah.
some celebrity thing? And I was like, well, it's cool. Fuck it. Like, you know, it's something to do. I ain't got nothing going on. And that's when I jumped into it. But to answer your question, when did I realize it was serious? Um, I think I realized it was serious once Jake fought Nate Robinson, and I seen the aftermath as far
Oh
as
yeah.
like fan base. This you got to remember. This is mid COVID, bro. So it
Yeah.
wasn't no asses in no stadium, but Jake could be like, "I'm gonna be here at this time. Meet me there." Just off a tweet, and bro, thousands and thousands. I'm like, yo, what? Like,
Right.
the fuck is this? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, we doing a drop. We doing a merch drop. I see this dude drop a T-shirt at a sale to the high. I'm like, yo, this dude is the internet. This guy
Right.
is holy shit. Like, I had no clue, but that's when I realized, like, you know what? I'm not sure what this is right now, but I can see this shit really going far. Who knows where we are
Yeah.
now? Holy shit!
Yo,
I wouldn't have never imagined to be this far, but I just, I went out, I went down when nobody really was down for it, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's rock."
man, I love to hear that. All right, so hold on. Tell me about the Nate Robinson part of it, right? Because like
Yeah.
that was the moment to me where I first started paying attention on some boxing shit. Where I'm like,
Hmm.
oh, okay. Like obviously Nate Robinson ain't no fighter or whatever,
Right.
but it was the fact that it's Nate, like little Nate. He
Yeah.
growled
It's hey.
like
Yeah.
he a
Look.
nigga like I'm thinking like this nigga Nate about to
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, we talking about New York Nate. Like, you know
yeah,
what I'm
that's what
saying? Like,
I'm saying.
and crazy. We have crossed paths a few times before, and you know what I mean, in the past. So it's nothing but love for Nate. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, okay, well, you know what I mean. Nate is athletic. You feel me? Like, bro from the hood, he probably got some
Right.
hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, shit, it's entertainment. So, obviously, anything that I feel that my team touches, we gonna improve to the utmost. So, you know what I mean? We had a great dope team during the time, and yeah, we got the shit done. We knocked out Nate Robinson.
I was the memes was everywhere. That's
I felt bad for bro, man. I'm like, damn.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like Jake Paul at that point just because it's
Yeah,
like, I'm a New York nigga. So Nate
yeah,
Robinson is like,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the whole team. So I was like, nah, son, Jake got to pay for that. Like, I wasn't really feeling Jake yet
yeah.
at the point. Y'all kind of progressed it and moved it. Do you have input as far as who he takes, or is that something that he's just like, I'm gonna do this, blah, blah, blah? Or is it something like, is it a team effort where y'all consult about who y'all want to fight?
His manager Nikisa is a fucking goat. Like, I always got to shed light on him. He has a really great team. Obviously, me and Theo Chambers, who are the coaches, and Larry Wade, who's also the strength and conditioning coach. A lot of times, bro, Jake, Jake come with us and be like, yo, we fighting. So we be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, Jake. What we
Right.
doing? Fuck it, Jake. We doing it. Let's go. And so once Jake got his mind made up, he got his mind made up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
we are the ones we be like, well, let's try this and let's do this. And then Jake be like, fuck no, we all in, baby. Let's go. We shooting for this fighter, that fighter. So a lot of times Jake got his mind made up to what he want to do.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So all right, so take me, because I think I was watching a documentary. I'm not sure if it was the Netflix one of these Jake Paul documentaries I watched, and they talked about the Tommy Fury fight, right? Like that was the only fight.
Yeah.
And then it was like, I think Jake was saying something along the lines of like, people that was around after the L, acting funny, niggas was scared, they, everything. So he was like, I had to clean house, and it seemed like you was probably one of the only people that stayed around, from what it seemed like. Can you tell me about that? Like before Tommy Fury versus after, as far as your role is concerned.
As far as me, bro, first and foremost, if you meet me and know me, I'm just I try to be cool. I mean, a lot of people don't know me. They maybe got this certain image of me. Bro, I'm a dude that mind his own business. I ain't got shit bad going on. I just do my thing. If you look, I'm a family man. I got my kids, I got my girl. We do everything together. Like, that's it. So, I'm big off loyalty, bro. I'm big off, building a relationship with somebody, no matter what. Like, I'm the type of dude like this, and a lot of times, my boy can do some bullshit and I'm gonna cuss his ass out. You asshole. Right. But guess what? I'm gonna back you while it's going down. Like, yo, that was listen, I'm gonna have your back, but at the end of the day, that was the dumbest shit. We ain't had to do this. You know what I mean? Right. But that's the type of person I am. So, in that case, we had a great team. I anything in the past that we done and we had great accomplishments, I never write it off. You know what I mean? So it's, I'm always good with the past and the group of guys that we had then. I just think that, loyalty and being moving responsibly is not so much today. Things are different. The world is different. You know what I mean? I grew up off the old school.
We the same age.
Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. So it's like, win, lose, or draw, nigga, we here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't nothing change. You feel me? At the end of the day, we gonna find ways to make it better. We gonna find ways to grow as a team, and and everybody that maybe didn't have that eye. You feel me? Or live off of that. And so, Jake made some changes. But yeah, I mean, no, if ands and buts, I'm there. You feel me? I'm gonna always be there till the wheels fall off.
All right, so tell me this. Y'all obviously had the biggest fight of 2024.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul.
Yeah.
It come with a lot of opinions, right? It's people that loved it, it's people that hate on it, all of the above, in between. It's a couple things I want to know about the Mike shit, right? Like first is all right, for me, I'm gonna give you some context for me, right? Because I started liking Jake Paul probably after Tyron Woodley, because I was like, I could see him actually getting better, right? It was like, yo, the dude is really taking the craft serious. Mm-hmm. Like, I could see the little nuances to his game. His jab got better. He's stepping over, throwing overhand rights. So I was like, oh, you know what? I actually see that this guy is really taking this thing serious. So I kind of started liking him. Like, yo, you know what? I'm fucking with what Jake's doing. Now, I mean, fast forward to the Mike Tyson. Like I said, that was when the more and more I see what he do, his promotion company putting on for women. I'm like, listen, man, Jake I'm rocking with Jake. I'm going on record. Yeah. Now, a lot of people don't like that. I took a lot of heat. There's a lot of people that, especially, I watched the Mike Tyson fight, and even in the spot, I was like, yo, I'm telling y'all, Jake, I'm a loud New York nigga, so I'm over this spot. Yo, Jake about to wash Mike, and niggas was so mad at me, like, how can you say this, Mike Tyson? You black, da 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 da. I'm like, yo, bro, me being black don't got nothing to do with the outcome of the fight. Right. Tell me about that for you, because I'm sure that you've gotten that. I'm sure people have said that to you. What is it like just knowing that you're the guy representing Jake Paul, but the culture is looking at it a different way?
I mean, shit, that's gonna be whatever. I can support Donald Trump. Motherfuckers gonna be like, yo, cuz, you know what I mean? Like, you're black. Like, hold on, man. Like, I think I carry it well, man. You gotta remember, bro, I was with Floyd. Jake and Floyd had beef at a certain point. You just gotta know how to. Yeah, you just gotta know how to move and shit and be real. Like, so that's it, man. I got a lot of shit, bro. I got a lot of shit. Like most people would probably run away from this shit if you was
Yeah,
in my shoes, but bro, I live for it. Like at the end of the day, man, listen, I'm about something that's growing and obviously the sport is growing. You know, today, if you ask the kids for 13, 14, 15, 16, who their favorite boxer is, outside of Javante and Ryan Garcia, it's gonna be Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? Those are the obvious names, but at the top of the bill, it is Jake Paul. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And the results are what it is. So people may not like it. You know what I mean? But hey, you can't get mad at me for the results. I just do my
yeah.
job well. You know what I'm saying? But
Hold on, but what about the real fighters that give you like I seen when you and Darrell went at it on it. So I'm saying
yeah.
like like that when people the real
It's
fighters like
sad.
that, not real
It's sad.
boxers.
It's really sad. Why? Because in that case, you know what, man. I try to throw a couple bones. Sometimes I get calls for these YouTubers, and I'm with Jake. So once I'm with Jake, and all my time is with him. So I get a call, Jay Leon. We got another YouTuber that can do this at XYZ. He's on this card. I'm gonna get a call. I might say, you know what, this is a good trainer. Hey, brother, if you have time, I got a kid for you. Maybe you can look into it the same type of way it came to me. And I try to
Yeah,
pass it off to somebody else. Darrell had a lot to say about what was going on and so on and so forth, how he didn't really approve of what's going on in boxing and what Jake is doing. And granted, you know, it's not for everybody to like. But at the end of the day, before you shit on it, let me sing you something, bro. I got a guy
mm,
that needs to be. You know what I'm saying?
right.
That's just who I am. I shit. If you like it, cool. If you don't, then don't do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, you got a lot of fighters. I have fighters that didn't like what we was doing and said something in the beginning, but kind of came around like, "Hey, bro,
Pull back.
yeah, like, hey, bro,
Yeah,
keep up the good fucking work, man. Y'all niggas doing it,
right.
and I respect how bro is taking it serious, and you know what I'm saying. So
Mhm.
obviously, what he's doing for Amanda Serrano, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, not only that, you got Shadeja Green, you got so many more. What this kid has up his sleeve for the future is so insane. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? But it's gonna help so many people, not just you know the women. Women, he's killing it right now, but he's gonna continue with that. He's just gonna keep, bro. This kid is a genius, bro. I can't even lie. Like, listen, I be
yeah.
sitting at the table like this, writing for real. I be writing shit down, bro. Like, damn,
Right,
okay, I ain't never even thinking nothing like that. Like, okay, you feel
right.
me? Like, so a lot of times I try to tell people, bro, hold on, before you criticize and make a judgment, let's take a page out of his book. Let's see where it can help you and benefit you. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, listen, bro. I guess I'm the guy to wear the situation. I'm aware of
Yeah,
that shit. Well, we ain't going nowhere.
right,
We ain't going nowhere. The numbers will be bigger. You know what I mean? The fights will be bigger. Whether it's Netflix, whether it's whoever out there, they're gonna want to be involved. At the
right.
end of the day, man, jump on because hey, fuck that. I got you. Ask anybody that I brought to camp. Ask any of these guys. I don't give a fuck who it is. You can ask so many guys that we have brought to camp. I've seen guys make opportunities coming from our camp. They may have
Mm,
not had a fight in 2, 3 years. They come to camp, make the most money they ever made. Fuck a fight in just sparring.
right.
Fucking bro, I had people bet, bro. I know Jake ain't fight my style, but just let me come back to camp with y'all. Y'all ain't even gotta pay me. We
Ooh,
just want to be there because
right.
the team that we have and how we move. You know, these guys have a chef the same way we got a chef. You know what I'm saying? We got these guys living in nice multi-million-dollar condos the same way we stand in the condos. These
Yeah,
guys got transportation to and from. They use the best facilities, the best ice baths, red light, all the shit, bro. At the end of the day, when we bring you in, we are grateful to have you. Help us get better. We've brought out world champions. We've brought out so many fucking great people in boxing, and they showed nothing but love. And I guarantee you, if you ask them, they will have nothing but good things to say. My man Mac Truck, I don't know if y'all know who that is. Mac
oh yeah,
Truck,
Big Mac truck. Yeah, Big
man,
Mac.
hey,
Yeah,
we kidnapped Mac Truck. Mac Truck been with us for about a year. He's like, I gotta go home. I'm like, Mac, we still need you. But listen, man, like that's it, man. Guys like that. We got another kid, bro, from Canada, making noise, bro. We just bring people from all over, bro. If you can help us, man, we you know, we pay good, we take good.
So hold on. So tell me this, Jay. When you first got to notice like Mike Tyson is on the table, how was you feeling? Was you just like, because you know, Mike is almost 60. Like, you know, I remember in Coming to America, like, man, he was 137 years old. Like,
yeah.
Was you more like thinking, nigga, we got this because Mike aged, or was you thinking like, nigga, this Mike though?
Nigga, I'm still thinking, nigga, it's Mike. Like, hold on, nigga, so we used to have an old dude in our gym at Crunk in Detroit. His name was Tony. We called him old school. And bro, he was like a brick. You feel me? Like, get in there and fuck you up. Get in there and fuck you up. But he used to hit you and go, and he was one of them old. Yeah, bro. So when I seen Mike, I just thought I was like, oh shit. I was like, Mike know how to do shit that Jake ain't really used to seeing. Mike know how to make you make mistakes. Mike just got all the shit, you know what I mean, to make Jake open up, and all it takes is one from him. You feel me? They said the last thing to go is the power. So I was like, fuck. So no, all the way up until the bell was ringing, I was like, ooh, fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once I seen Jake had the jab and he was, you know, doing his thing, it was like, okay, I got a little more comfortable. But again, anything can happen. So until the fight was done, I was like, all right.
Yeah. What'd you think about the reactions? Because there's a lot of people that said they felt like it was rigged, or like, you know, Mike was not, you know what I'm saying? Mike got paid to take the dive and all of that. What'd you feel about that?
Okay, that's against the law. Let's just go there. Let's just start there. Out of all these great companies, Netflix and all these great billion-dollar companies, it's against the law. You think they're gonna go against the law to what, for Jake? You know what I mean? This is some big time shit. So before we even say what people think, it's against the law for me for anybody to do that shit. So let's be real here. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually you gotta say, all right, bro. You know what I mean? I don't like what the kid is doing, but he's doing it.
Right. Okay. All right. So hold up, because I need to know this. They say, you know, everybody around Jake making money. I know Amanda Serrano said this the most money I ever made. And like I said, I'm just happy for you as a brother that's around to go do that. Did Jake change your life? I see you live in Puerto Rico now. You know what I'm saying? Did Jake
I live in PR, but I live in Florida too. I got my own shit. Yeah.
You got two spots?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold up. So did Jake change your life? Is it like, is this, and I ain't trying to count your pockets or nothing like that.
I got you.
The money team and all of that, but is this the most that you seeing as far as like, okay, is this shit different now?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes because of the rooms that he's put me in. Not only that, the business that has come behind the rooms that he's put me in, the companies that he started and got us involved in. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is millions and millions of dollars. So at the end of the day, where the future of what we're doing and where it's going, and obviously, you know, the business surrounding Jake Paul and certain avenues that I'm involved in. Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
And then, yeah, motherfucking pay is great. Listen, no matter what, bro, Jake is a great
40 this go round.
Yeah, Jake is a great kid, bro. People can have whatever assumptions about him or whatever stereotypes. Until you get to know the young man, I feel like, you know what, that's gonna always be. But young and take care of his people for sure.
Okay, I like that. Couple more questions on Jake. How high do you see his ceiling? You've done this at the highest level, right?
Yeah.
Like, you've seen everything from your own career to being right next to Floyd. How high of a ceiling do you think Jake actually has?
I feel like the sky's the limit, especially the way he puts in work. You know what I'm saying? Like, outside of all these great things we talk about, the kid got a work ethic out of this world. You know, to the point where we gotta be like, yo, chill, G. Like, you know what? If I told Jake to run 50 miles, that motherfucker gonna run 50 miles. And he gonna give you a good ass 50 miles, no matter what. So it's his work ethic. You know, I think the kid, we always had these conversations where it's like, yo, but why you don't take a break? In Jake's mind, if I take a break, I might get broke. I might go broke or something. Like, and crazy, he ain't that type of guy to like spend his money, but he's just in his mind. I gotta keep working. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. And it's like, yo, we need a break. Yeah, but fuck it.
Right.
But fuck it. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. So yeah, bro, I think that, you know what, as far as when having that work ethic and that discipline, the sky's the fucking limit.
So what you think? Because I seen him call out Canelo. I said, listen, Jake, I'm a fan, Jake. This is Canelo, nigga. You better. This is Canelo now.
Yeah.
There's levels to this shit. When he said stuff like that, and those are potential fights. Like I even saw Canelo say, you know what? I thought about it after Mike. I'm thinking about Jake.
Yeah,
like, the bag is gonna be insane, right?
Yeah.
You as the trainer trying to like win, is that something that you just like?
Nigga, I'll be like this. I'll be like, damn, motherfucking chill.
Right.
Like Canelo is a bad boy. Like Jake, we gonna have to really go deep if that was a lane that we was going down, but just chill. Let's do something else. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know, I know, but that's who the kid is. I mean, you know, that's that right there is the part of the part where I still be uncomfortable calling out all these. I'll fight Arthur Better Beef. And it's like, like, come on, man. I'll fight Canelo. It's like, come on, Jake, chill. Yo, I'll fight. What's the guy from the UFC? What's the guy that he just caught out fucking killing everybody?
I don't really watch UFC too.
Yeah,
tough.
I don't really watch it too much, but it's one dude.
UFC?
Yeah, it's like one dude in the UFC. He's like, yeah, I'll fight him too. And I'm like, damn, bro, this motherfucker is a big dude. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's that. But hey, bro, the kid believe in himself, and obviously I believe in him too. And so whatever task we up against, fuck it, that's what it is.
You said Alex
Pereira. Yes, bro. This dude is
Alex Pereira.
If you watch this dude is a fucking monster. I actually
he like that because I don't really watch UFC.
What? Motherfucker, Jake, like, I'll fight you in the octagon. I'm like, yo.
Nah, I like Jake, man.
Yeah,
I like Jake. Listen, man. All right, hold up. So let me get to you a little bit, like, you know, your career, things that people in here wanted to know. They said, you know, you was one of the guys that fought David Benavidez.
Yeah.
I had David on my show maybe 2-3 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
He fighting Morrell. You got in there, you know. I thought that fight because I watched it again preparing for this interview just to watch it. And nigga, you went in there slugging, like you ain't even try to box. You went in there straight going for it. How good is a guy like David Benavidez? Because you done been in there with everything.
Yeah. Very talented, bro. The kid is nice, speed, power, IQ. Yeah, he's relentless. He's a dog, you know what I mean? Like, he can box, he can come get you. It's whatever. Like, I think he got a lot of qualities to being the next Mexican star after Canelo. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think, you know, David Morrell brings obviously the height wise. You know what I mean? He's not too small. He can punch as well. Good boxing skill. I think that pans out to be a great fight. But David Benavidez is a bad motherfucker. I can't lie. He's a bad boy. I give props when this dude, champion. That's
he one of the best people you ever been in the ring with. Not even necessarily under the lights, but in general.
Nah, you know what? Me and David had sparred a lot of times too. Coming up, he used to come to Floyd Gym. We used to spar, but that was when he was younger. And then one day, the motherfucker just like, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah, man. It was like, damn. So yeah.
Right. Who you got in that Benavidez Morrell? Who you favorite?
I don't. As of right now, I only went off the last thing that I saw. I like Benavidez, so I'm always go for him. But you know, some things that stood out to me. Obviously, his weight out of camp. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It was like, you know, that shit can hinder you, especially getting ready for these big fights and wars. But David Morrell don't seem scared. He seemed like he got a lot to bring to the table. So as of right now, I'm just a fan of both. I want to see him
Yeah.
go out there and put on a good show. But if David wins, I wouldn't be surprised. Would he win in the fashion that he normally wins? I don't know. You know what I mean? So we'll see. And then
Yo.
inactivity,
Oh, right.
inactivity plays a big part. Let's just see though. I think it's gonna be a good one.
Og Busy, salute for the super chat, man. Respect the hard work and dedication, my God. Thank you, Og Busy. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Um, so I want to know this because obviously you was with Floyd during the golden years, nigga. Like I was like, I thought I was on the money team, nigga. You niggas couldn't tell me nothing. Like, boy, I had a hat and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Money team was it, right? Like,
Yeah.
you tell me, like, all right, is just a couple things I want to know. First, one of the main things we know about the money team in that era was the doghouse, right? Like, we just watch it on 24/7. You hear stories about the doghouse.
Yeah.
Obviously, you had to put in some work in that doghouse for Floyd to fuck with you, how he fuck with you. I'm saying, can you give me a story, like one thing that sticks out, like a good doghouse story that stick out to you that you was like, oh yeah, this was one of them ones.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you one, and this is great. All right, so I don't know. I want to say we were like one of the creators of. I was one of the creators of the doghouse. Like that's how when you was talking about this time of being at Floyd's gym. When Floyd walks in the gym and he want to see motherfuckers spar, I mean, you got motherfuckers growing out of they come out of nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers like pop up like I'm ready to spar. You like, yeah, where the fuck you been for the last month?
Right.
Everybody comes to spar. You got people from all over the world that's there. So, I mean, as far as the doghouse goes, I've seen some good rumbles. I done seen motherfuckers get stopped, put to sleep, so on and so forth. Me and Darrell had a good one too in there. This was a time where Andre.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Darrell had a good one. This was like, I think this was the time where he was fucking with 50, and 50 was, I think 50 was like high up on Darrell, and I think about to sign him potentially, but yeah, we just got in. We was, it went from us, I got love for both Anthony and Andre. You know what I'm saying? But we've been boxing each other since we was younger. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
Coming down to Crunk, they'll come from Flint and get work in with our crew at Crunk. And so, like as far as us, we just always boxed each other. So when it came time to boxing Floyd gym, it was nothing. And
Right.
we went at it. It was times that he'd get some good rounds. At times I get good rounds, but we talking about in this particular set. I remember Granddad was there. God rest his soul. Good people, man. Yeah, it was lit. The gym was lit. Me and Darrell going at it round for round, banging, bucking. That motherfucker, boop, 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 compete fast, good jab. I'm like, fuck that. I'm just hands up. I'm good. We crunching in that motherfucker. And I think that's what solidified Floyd fucking with me after we got out. When we got out, Floyd was like, okay, but not just for me, for both. You know what I mean? Like the motherfucker was like, hold on, these motherfuckers getting down in here. So I think that was what helped me boxing Darrell in front of Floyd, and not only that, boxing Floyd. I was boxing Floyd for a good minute. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So hold up. Yeah. Tell me about the Floyd. Is it like, all right, obviously, Floyd got stories where people said they might have got off on him in the gym. Obviously under the lights, it's a whole different thing. But when you sparring Floyd, do you see like, I get it. Like I get it.
Fuck no, not me.
Oh,
I ain't give a fuck. During this time, I didn't have no love for Floyd. Like I didn't know him like that. I was just a hungry young dude coming up. Like I fucked with Floyd because he's from Michigan. I'm from Michigan, Detroit,
right.
Detroit, Grand Rapids. So you always gotta, but yeah, bro, Floyd, it was kind of like I ain't really fuck with Floyd too much. When I first got out to Vegas, I ain't have it all going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to find my way. I was training at Devin Haney's gym during the time. BH had a gym off Paradise, and we was over there. So I got a call from Boza Edwards to go over to Floyd's gym. I had boxed with Miguel Cotto. I had boxed with Margarito. So, doing their research, they hit me out. They heard I was in Vegas. So I got the call. They told me a certain time to be at the gym. I got there. But when I got there, Floyd ain't come to like fucking 6 hours later. So,
Oh,
yeah, I was like, yo, fuck this dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
they damn, like, he like ain't got no respect for nobody time. So I was more heated. People didn't give a fuck. But me, I was like, nah, nigga, I've been in this gym for like 5 hours.
Right,
Like,
right.
how can you warm up anything? So then when he comes to the gym, he comes around, want to dap everybody. I see the gym just get every second, every minute, more and more people crowding in this gym. And I'm just like kind of sitting watching. It's a lot different from the gym that I come from. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, it's more like a show or something, right? So when he came in, he didn't use me. He didn't use me for the first week, but he came through it, gave me like $5,000. So I was like,
Oh, he just gave you the bread like, yo,
bro,
yeah,
just
thank you.
gave so crazy. Floyd showed me love. I think Floyd fucked with me before I really started fucking with him. I think I was just chill. I ain't really say too much. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really bother him with the pictures and shit. I just kind of was just like scoping the scene and kind of finding my way. So I came in Monday. Friday we get paid. He didn't use me Monday, but Friday came. Boza Edwards slid me a little check. You know what I'm saying? And then Floyd came around, was like, it slid me like a little 5,000. So I got two. And that was the
Right.
day that motherfucker was like, all right, glove up. So I was like, all right, bitch, yeah,
Ooh-wee.
let's get
Yeah.
it. Like, and so, Floyd get in and what people from what I witnessed, and I had a full week of watching them, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like watching people where they would let him take control and it'd be like talking. Floyd would talk, all the fighters talk good. Oh, all the fighters, so, and they get wrapped up in that shit. Me, I
Yeah.
came in with a hard ass jab. Boom. And that's when I knew, all right, bitch, we in here now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just kept coming forward. He'd try to pot shot and you know what I'm saying, open you up, stab jabs to the fight. Is he fast? Yes. Do we got pop? I wasn't I was much bigger than Floyd.
Yeah.
So maybe the pop wasn't enough for me to be like, oh, but you can definitely see bro's IQ was insane. Like that round I did good. The next round I was like, oh fuck, I gotta figure out a whole new fighter. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So then once I figured it out, then next round I gotta figure out a whole. It's like bro just got different disguises. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? And then what Floyd to do is okay. That day was good for me, but come back the next day. Not that it's like that motherfucker went home and went and just studied the whole shit. Like, all right, I ain't gonna do that
Right.
no more. I ain't gonna do it. So then we come at, this is what made me better in the same sense. Just learning how to keep making adjustments. It's never the same. Over and over, adjust. So, Floyd, obviously he fucked with me heavy after that. I fucked with him heavy after that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that was the start of everything.
Nah, I love that. I love that. Let me ask you this one because I heard that there was one session that people talked about. Nobody really know what happened. I had Errol Spence on the show.
Yeah.
EJ said, he didn't say he got over Floyd, but he kind of like, what I'm saying? He didn't say it.
I mean, shit, I was there when Devin Devontae, I was there when Earl and Floyd, I was there when everybody. Listen, Earl did his fucking thing. Earl did really well against Floyd, better than what most people thought. Then to the point where he did so good that when they got out, they started talking some more shit. And Floyd was like, get back in. So it was, you gotta remember, bro.
They at it once and they
yeah. They already got it, bro, got out. That's how you know how Earl did good because it must have still bothered Floyd. Where the
right.
motherfucker was like, hold on, but we can get back in there again. Like,
Right.
so Earl, but you gotta remember, bro, like Earl from Dallas and Texas, a lot of them dudes got different mentalities. I'm from Detroit. You got different mentality, bro. Like, you're not gonna break no motherfuckers. Guys from New York, Marcus Browns, you know what I'm saying? Richardson Hitchenson's, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of these niggas you ain't gonna break. They not gonna fold based off of who you are. They just with simple principles that they're dogs. So
Yeah.
Earl got back up in that bitch and still did what he was supposed to do. So did he whoop Floyd's ass? No. But for the level for him coming up and being, obviously the buzz around him during that time, he showed the fuck out. he showed
Yeah.
out, and
I feel like Errol got his name up after that. I ain't gonna lie, like I knew who he was, but after
yeah,
that set, it was like, who
yeah.
is this nigga? Like,
Young Earl came in, and Earl always been a great fighter, bro. Even in the amateurs, like always been doing his thing, calm, cool, collected, but handled his business, and he kept it professional, bro. That's why people still like, what happened? Because that shit ain't nothing. You know what I mean?
right.
Like it happened in the gym. We don't really talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
Yeah.
good work. Like even when people, when Floyd even talk about us sparring, he be like, "Oh no, Jay gave me good work." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Obviously, we on your shit, so I'm gonna give you a little
Yeah.
more in
Yeah.
depth. But
Nah,
it
for
was
sure.
great work. You know what I mean?
So tell me, was it a lot of pressure for you being that, I feel like at one point, it was like you was the flagship guy. I feel like in the beginning, maybe they was
Yeah,
hyping up I Do Jack a little bit. And
yeah.
then, but I remember I was at one point where it felt like you was the guy that Floyd was like, he's gonna take over for, after I'm gone. Did that add pressure to your career,
Too
you feel
much,
like?
too much.
Mm,
I hated it. I hated Floyd being next to me, even next to my corner. I hated it. Yeah, I'm saying
damn.
it was always like I just wanted to box. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I hated it. I never liked it. The pressure, the performing well, and when you don't perform well, obviously the boxing world fucking kills you. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's like fuck, like you know what I'm saying? Like, stop putting all these crazy expectations on me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it fucked with me. I didn't like it at all, bro. Honestly, yeah, I don't like that type of shit. Even now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ask me to do something, I'm gonna give you my best effort. But don't fucking put no expectations on me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Yeah, I
let me
see it.
just do
Yeah.
what I do. Yeah, so yeah, I hated it. It was a lot. I didn't enjoy it. A lot of people would have loved to be in the spotlight and this and that. I hated it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like even now it's a lot better because I can enjoy it because I'm not the fighter.
Yeah. Nah, like
You know what I'm saying? I'm not the fighter. So it's like with Jake, I'm like, ooh, this is fun. But it's him. It's him
right.
going out. All the pressure's on. I mean, the pressure is on us as a team. But as much as we teach him in the gym, he still has to go out there by himself and perform. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it's just that shit ain't. I don't think I was ever good for the pressure. I don't like it.
Okay. Now I respect that. All right,
Yeah.
give me one last one on Floyd. You know, I know you done seen Floyd spin that bag. You done traveled with Floyd.
Yeah,
That nigga
yeah, yeah,
Euro tripping. I remember I watched
yeah.
the old interview. You was like, we was in Ibiza, then we was in France, then we was in like, can you give me a story with where you was like, damn, this nigga's really rich for real. Like the time where you was like, damn, Floyd is really like it's
Yeah,
different.
yeah. I think, bro, just everything. Well, older now. I'm a lot older, so how I look at it back then is like, damn, I was stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
now
right,
that
right.
I'm old, now that I'm older, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look back on it like, maybe those weren't the best moves or, like, but back when it was happening, I was like, holy shit, bro, we can fly to Russia, bro. Be in Russia, he making a fucking shitload of money. Go to Ibiza, Spain, spend most of the money there. Go back here, make
Right.
another shitload of money. Go here, spend it there. Buy everybody watches, buy everybody cars. One thing about bro is people could say a lot about Floyd. He fucking do look after people. You know what I'm saying? Like he take care of people. From what I witnessed, he's taking care of me in many occasions. Bought me a car. You know, you know. I told him I wanted to get into like buying cribs and shit, so he hooked me up with the right people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and then it's always this. So a lot of people are like, oh, Floyd is if you're in the room and you don't make something out of being in the room, then a nigga can hand you $1 million cash. You'll be asking for something later. It's the it's the
Mm.
person it's the person that can make an opportunity while being in the room with the guys with all the opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that was one thing. Floyd always put me in the room because I'm one thing about it. We in the room with Warren Buffett. The first thing I ask is, I got this much money. What do I do with it? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Fuck all the pictures. That's
Right.
cool.
Right.
Nigga, I got a chance to speak to one of the richest men in the world.
Hold on,
Tell
what the
me
nigga
what.
said? Give me the gems. I'm
Yeah,
trying to.
Berkshire. Back then, he told me Berkshire Hathaway. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. So I invest. He said invest in me, Coca-Cola. I invested in what is it? NV Energy, the energy in Vegas. He owns all, bro is insane
Damn.
with shit. But yes, yeah. Anytime that was the shit. Like just being in a room with certain people, I always kept good relationships with them. Say it was a guy that wanted to talk to Floyd and he had a business venture or something like that. I would get his card, like, yo, let me keep your card. And I hit the motherfuckers up like Happy New
Right.
Year's and they'd be like, hey man, we got this. Yeah, we couldn't get Floyd, but what do you wanna? And I'd be like, yeah. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I just knew how to like hustle that shit. I think that was the biggest thing. Floyd could have gave me watches, cars, money. I think putting me in the room
Mm.
was the greatest fucking payment he can ever give me.
Okay. Yo, listen, chat. That's deep, chat. I hope y'all getting them gems, man.
Yeah.
Tell me this. I know I seen an interview with you and Radio Raheem one time, and you talk
Mm.
about mental health. You said that, like, there was a point where you was going through shit, and
Yeah.
like your mental health, like you had to take care of that. You had to take a
Yeah.
step back. We seeing that a lot, right? Like I know Ryan Garcia mentioned that he had mental health. He took away from a fight. I was at the press conference with Tank recently, and Tank said, he talked about how he wanted to get therapy, and he's, it seemed like he burnt out, like, he wanted to retire early and things like that. Can you talk about that as a fighter, just the mental health aspect of it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, bro. Most of us come from nothing, poverty, low end, Section 8. You feel me? A lot of times the problems don't even be boxing. Boxing is the outlet. But
Mm.
you know what? You got family members, you got sisters, brothers, mothers, cousins, aunts, uncles. You got people that all these problems that they have now become your problems. I mean, at the end of the day, these are family members. You feel me? Me during that time, I had a lot of motherfuckers like, hey, we need this, hey, we need that. I had a brother, my older brother has children. You feel me? He passed away, he was murdered. And so that became my responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So it's just doing right, bro. It's just like it's so much on your plate. Not only that, you gotta keep up the pressures of being this certain fighter for the people, and it's just a lot of shit, bro. And you're only one person, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that shit definitely has a toll on your mental, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So learning how to say no, learning how to, obviously not stacking up responsibilities and some responsibilities not being yours, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
yeah, I think that's it. You should always take a break. You should always take a break from this shit and really just remember where the fuck you come from. You know what I mean? No matter what we got going on, yeah, I'm lit. Yeah, it's up. Yeah, we getting it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
But at the same time, one thing that keep me going is my girl. My girl cussed me out, let
Mm.
me know, nigga, shit,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh,
Right. Right.
you know
That's
what I mean?
important.
Like,
Important.
you know,
It's crazy you said that, 'cause I just had Tevin Farmer on recently too, and
yeah,
his girl, he told me the same thing. Like, yo,
yeah.
she's gonna keep me in the.
Yeah, yeah. Now listen, bro. Like, I remember I used to let's go. We going to the strip club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go. I used to think I was doing something, stunting. Yeah, But my guys like, yo, we could have went on fucking vacation, bro. Like, what
Mm.
is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, just helping me
Right.
grow up, level up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, be a boss. If you're gonna be a boss, really be the boss, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
fuck all this, what it looks like on the outside or to the people. Be that every day. So yeah, bro. I don't know. It's a lot. Even with all this shit, the lights, the limelight, the attention. That shit is addictive to a lot of people, bro. And
Yeah.
I think just the shit it's like crack. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? It's like crack. You know it's not good for you, but you can't step away from it. You feel me?
Right.
Like,
Right. Right.
and this shit make you to get more attention, you're doing this. So to get this type of attention, you're doing that. I don't know. I think it just play a role on a lot of people, bro. And at the end of the day, a lot of these dudes, Devin Haney's, Ryan Garcia's, Javante's, they only human.
Right.
You feel
Did you
me?
see did you see Javante at the gym when he was like a youngin coming in? Like, was you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. First off, Javante is a cool ass dude, man. I don't know if he fuck with me too much. Now, obviously, I'm over here with Jake. Them two be having
Yeah.
shit, but You know, obviously Javante always with me, a bunch of money. You know what I mean? Shout out to my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. But you know, I was a foster kid. We come up similar. You know what I mean? So you know, I fuck with him. I always root for him. I'm never against him. You know, but I am a boxing fan. You know, and I like Devin Haney. I like Ryan Garcia. I like anybody that. I like all the fighters. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I'm not like the type of guy that's like, if this fighter don't like that fighter, I don't like him. I like everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? So yeah, I don't
Do you feel
know.
like you knew kind of he was gonna be at this level based on like when you seen him at the gym, or was it like I didn't expect this, but you know here we are?
Nah, listen, who knows? I always say, yo, if anybody's gonna take the throne, it's gonna be this kid. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Even like right now, who's like Cormel Moten, right? If he fucking make sure keep your fucking father in front of you. I
mm,
remember him and his dad all keep him in front. Don't let nobody fucking get away in front of your dad. Motherfucker, your dad is the one that grinded that got you here. Your dad is the one I seen that shit with my own fucking eyes. Your dad taught you this discipline. Your dad taught you all the shit that you doing now today. Motherfucker, don't let no Floyd, nobody get in front of that. You stick to the game plan and you'll make it. Guarantee he'll be the biggest thing. Don't fuck up. Read some shit. I don't we don't need you you just starting.
yeah,
Stay on top of your shit. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, smile, speak correctly, show that you are a fucking not only just a fighter, you know what I'm saying? Fucking show that you the total package because that kid is a nice ass kid.
yeah,
Always
yeah,
came up respectful. You know what I mean? Always his gym response he did with always in the gym. Stay late working on this. I done seen him from a little kid, bro. If he keep doing what got him there, superstar.
I hope so too, man. Because I know obviously everybody's getting on him about the weight thing that happened recently, but
Shit
I think that
happens. Shit happens. But shit happens, man. It fucking happens. And I didn't have it didn't happen to me 1,000 times over and over again. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
fucking your father, you still a young buck. Fucking, you know what I mean? Just listen to your father, bro. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Listen to your father. I watched that man. I watched that man work hard as fuck to get his son where he is.
I got two more questions, Jay. One is can you tell me about Uncle Roger, man? I feel like I jumped in this media game. Like this really my first. Well, I was doing rap media. You know, I work in the music industry.
Okay.
So I was doing the rap shit for a long time, interviewed all the big rappers.
Yeah.
But boxing one of my real passions. So, you know, I really just jumped in this shit recently. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm getting it up over here. But I miss the days when Roger. I used to watch Ellie Sackback talk to Roger
Yeah.
say all type of wild shit. And it was like, it was Roger was just an ill nigga to me,
Yeah.
man. Like, I just loved Uncle Roger. Can you tell me about like, you know, just you interacting with him and what he was like?
Man, Roger trained me, man. Y'all call him Roger. I call him Dodge. You feel me?
Mm,
Dodge. I said, if you really know Roger, we call him Dodge. Man, what a fucking personality this dude had. Like, obviously for me, boxing Floyd, he took heed to me, you know, and fucking loved me, bro. He used to go to his house, watch countless fucking videos of boxers, old school, new school. Oh, that motherfucker don't know this. Oh, that motherfucker, oh, that
yeah,
motherfucker did this. Oh, that motherfucker never beat my nephew, bro. I just
yeah,
hear this, like, and it was almost like, bro, like it was pure entertainment all the time, bro. When I
entertainment.
when I fucking walked to the gym, when I got to the gym and we walked to the board where you know you start picking fighters. So I'm from Crunk, Detroit Crunk Boxing Gym.
Mhm.
I was around Emmanuel Stewart most of my upbringing. Um, Sugar Hill, Theo Chambers, and so the history of boxing is our school.
Yeah,
You know, him. I could go back to Jimmy Paul's, Henry McKenzie, Steve McCoy's. You know, Wiki Womack's. So if you really want to talk about boxing, let we can go back to the 80s, 70s, 60s. We can really talk about it. So when he walked me over to that board and He would point. I said, "Oh, that's a Zuma Nelson." That motherfucker look at me like, "Hold on, what?" I'm like,
Right.
"Oh yeah. Oh, that's a Pino Cuevas. Yeah, he got knocked out by Tommy Hearns in Detroit. I can't remember what year it was. You know, knowing these things,
Yeah.
you feel me? I'm sure that's Mike McCallum, the body snatcher. Like he like, hold on, young good, what?" And so that's what started our relationship. I knew boxing.
I see that on the board. He be like, yeah, I bet you don't know who got the most. Da, da,
And
da.
if you
Like,
don't know, and if you don't know, walk away, cause he about to
right.
hurt your feelings. You don't know shit about no boxing. He go, hey, Roger gonna kill you. You don't know shit about no boxing. What you in here for? You don't know shit
Right.
about it. That's the first thing you need to learn. You need to learn the history about boxing. You don't know the history. You don't know how to be. You don't know how to become a great fighter. So like listening to that, like, and knowing I know where he come from, listening like Emmanuel Stewart say, study the old fighters. That is the truth, bro. I really know fighters and pick things from fighters like Chavez. Chavez, he had so many fucking tools in his
Mm,
arsenal. I used to
yeah.
just steal shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I had one trainer tell me, "Oh, you don't fight like him, though." I said, "I don't give a fuck. If I could, I would." Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, so I used to just steal a little bit, but that's all a part of Roger doing is knowing old school boxing, so you can, you know what I mean? Because those
Yeah.
motherfuckers was different than any of these fighters today.
Way different. So tell me about the Kronk shit. Obviously, Emmanuel Stewart, rest in peace,
Yeah,
one of the
yeah,
greatest trainers to ever do this thing. You know, I found out about him just watching all the old school Tommy
yeah,
Hearns.
yeah, yeah,
And I was like, okay.
yeah.
What did you learn from a guy like Emmanuel Stewart?
Manual, boy, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know. See, y'all know the commentator manual. I know the manual. Get that motherfucker out of here. Motherfucker, you ain't gonna be shit. Goddamn it. Get out of here, motherfucker. You give me, Manuel Stewart is a hard dude, a hustler
Right.
too. You feel me? So, yeah, bro, like, that's how I used to be in camp with Vitaly Klitschko, Vladimir Klitschko when I was a kid. Kermit Centrons, Cornelius
Oh, Kermit.
Butterfields.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
I was boxing these dudes. Jermaine Taylor's back when I was a kid. You feel me? Everywhere, pretty much how the program was this. If Emmanuel was working with a certain fighter, let's say Jermaine Taylor boxed us, the younger guys coming up. But
Mm,
we was motherfuckers. We was
right.
taught to beat the champion up. So the goal was to go to camp and get kicked out of camp. That was like a win for us.
Right.
Because I don't know if y'all really know about this,
Like,
but
it was too much.
yeah, like you're not a sparring partner. You feel me? Like that was the thing. I'm not a sparring partner. So we don't never pick up those habits of being, oh, you work with a fighter or you this. When we got brought into camp, certain fighters, I was trying to stop whoever the fuck it was, whether it was 4 rounds, 6 rounds. Antonio Margarito, I go in that bitch, boop. Obviously, I learned on the job. All right,
Right.
let me
Right.
bag up off this big motherfucker. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But yeah, that's how I learned. Like that was it. I used to go to camps, try to get kicked out. You know what I mean? Beat up the champion and get sent home. And man, you used to be like, "What happened? They kicked you out?" Yeah, we was fucking them up. Like, oh, okay, good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That was like
Right.
the thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, bro, just being a dog. You know what I mean? Emmanuel Stewart taught you how to be a dog. Taught you skill, real skill. Hit and don't get hit back. Being in range, using your jabs, setting them motherfucker up, opening them up. You feel me? Like identifying where your shots are. Just the complete realm of fucking boxing. You feel me? Your footwork, everything is based off foot. Your feet is shit. Everything else is shit.
Yeah.
You build a house from the ground up, so your feet got to be everything balanced. Ah man, I can go for days talking about crunk and boxing, but we were one of the best gyms to ever produce
Legendary.
everything.
Legendary.
You dig what I'm saying?
So
So
tell me
yeah.
this: did you see Tyson Fury? Because Tyson Fury came out. I know.
Yeah, Tyson, my God. Well, me and Tyson been in the mall. We used to be in fucking Fairlane Mall. If
Yeah,
you
that's
know
it. That's it.
Detroit,
That's it. Detroit.
Detroit, that was the mall. That I don't even think that mall open no more.
Yeah.
Listen, we used to be around that bitch. Tyson Fury, bro. I can hit Tyson like, yo, good shit, boy. I remember Emmanuel Stewart saying he's gonna be the greatest heavyweight ever. Bro,
Mm,
I mean, obviously Tyson is older now. Obviously when you make, boxing is a poor man's sport. Once you take the poor out the shit, it's you know what I mean. A lot of
right.
fighters ain't the same fighter no more. So yeah, bro, like Tyson
Hold on,
Fury.
how feel like he was one of them ones back then? Because I imagine obviously his size is one thing, right? Like the dude's size is crazy. He got boxing skills, but it's like, I just imagine for a big white boy UK to be over there in the gym in Detroit is like
fucking shit up, and we had some killers.
Yeah.
Fucking shit up. And then that's where all that shit came from. Yeah, I'm gonna do. That's where all that shit came from. Tyson Fury came down. Andy Lee. If you know Andy Lee, we call him the Southpaw Killer. That bitch is a cold motherfucker. Andy Lee. Y'all don't even know. Tyson Fury and Andy Lee are cousins. You know what I'm saying? So they came down back when. One from Ireland, one from Great Britain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they came down to Detroit together, fucking motherfuckers up, bro.
Right.
Yeah, for real. Tony Harrison. What? That's my dog.
Yeah, Tony Harrison.
Tony's a bitch. Tony, hey, listen. That's my motherfucking baby right there. Killer.
Yeah.
Killer. What? Hey, hold on. When we used to go to the Nationals, I used to come to, because we always had this one kid on our team. He'd do good. He'd get to the Nationals, but he wouldn't do good in the Nationals. I used to call him. He on the other side. He on a whole nother gym from us. Hey, nigga, you better fucking win, nigga. I need you on our squad going to this Nationals. Nigga, you nice. I used to pray for Tony. Because Crunk was Crunk. You got Buttful. You got all these different gyms. So he was over in another gym, but I really wanted him on my team. Like, yo, bro, fucking come over here. And when he came to Crunk, got great dad, great mother, man, brother. I used to fight his brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Tony Harrison, that's my guy. That's my guy. That's my dude.
How you know when it's time to hang him up as a fighter, right? Like, I feel like you just retired not too long ago. That was really pretty recent.
I ain't really retired, bro.
In the interview you said you was done. I thought
I mean, listen, I still be boxing today.
Yeah.
I still run. I just did 9 miles the other day. I still try to stay. You know what I'm saying? When we be in the gym in PR, niggas talk shit. Motherfuckers come in that wanted to fight, didn't get a chance to. Well, let's see what you got. You know what I'm saying? So it's always that. I'm always down to get in there. But I ain't retired. I think I want to do one more. I think I want to fight Chavez Jr. I think if he don't get, I don't know. I know he's banking on a fight with Jake, but if he don't get that, we were supposed to fight years ago, and then they slid and worked. They fought somebody else. I said I end it with that. I want to get Chavez. I'll chop him up.
Okay, I like that. That's a good time to follow me too. I'm like, yo, Chavez, what we doing, baby?
Nah, man, we need to make that happen, man. Me and him are actually cool. I got a lot of love for Chavez. So I was like, when we talk through DM, and I'll be like, "What's up, bro? What we gonna do?" He'd be like, "Let's make it happen." So I guess if we put it out there a lot more, I think he'd be thinking I'll be talking shit, but I'm for real. I do want to go ahead and let that nigga see what he is talking about.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, listen, Jay, I appreciate you pulling up, brother. Thank you, man. Listen, I said, I'm just happy as a brother to see a real nigga in the space that you in, getting the opportunity that you get. That make me happy just to see that, man. So please keep going, keep killing them. Don't let the haters. It don't matter. Get the bag up, man.
For sure. Hey, man, listen. I appreciate you. I do not do no fucking interviews. I used to back when you hit me up. I was like, fuck it, let's go ahead and rock out. So, man, keep doing your thing, brother. Don't let nobody get in your way. The same as you telling me. You know what I mean? The sky's the limit for you. And at the end of the day, man, thank you for having me on. And shout out to all your people. What y'all be saying? W's in the chat.
Yeah, W's in the chat.
W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Yeah.
Yo, Zay, I appreciate it. Yo, listen, when I'm in Puerto Rico, nigga, I'm going to hit you like, yo, what's up?
Hit me. Listen, Puerto Rico is cool. But hit me when you in Florida, Jet.
All right, I'm gonna ask you. I don't want to get the whole shit, but I'm gonna ask
you. Hit me when you're in Florida. You can always tap in and hit me.
Hold up, I was in Orlando for this last fight.
I ain't playing. I don't play.
Y'all need a little more. Y'all need Juana's eye.
Don't worry about it, champ. Listen. Orlando. Let me not disrespect anybody from Orlando. Y'all got a new Olympian out of Orlando, Florida. So shout out to Orlando, Florida. But at the end of the day, man, it's nothing like South Florida. It's nothing like South Florida, brother. Come to South Florida, we'll have a good time, I promise.
Nah, I'm gonna definitely hit you, my brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate
No
you, dog.
doubt. Thank you.
All right,
All
later.
right.
All right, y'all. Yo, listen, man. That was a dope interview from Jay Leon Love, man. I gotta show love. That was important for me because, again, is a part of this platform is me shining light on the people that deserve light. And I think to see a guy come from, the money team and doing what he's supposed to do there, and then transitioning into being a trainer for arguably the most grossing fighter today in Jake Paul, I gotta salute that. And I gotta acknowledge that. I wanted to hear that story. So hopefully y'all rock with that. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that interview. He dropped a couple gems. Jay Leon Love. Now listen, let's get to this right here. Mad Money Mitch, salute. My boy Lenny P in the building. Lenny, what's popping? Salute. Trap Lenny, what's good? Yeah, Lenny P in the building. Lenny, my guy. Marta Prince, thank you, man. That Roger part was hard. Uncle Roger. Now you're right. Let's get to this Usyk smoke. Because I need to bring y'all up here. Cigar Talk family. I need y'all to come up here so we could talk about Usyk. Amari Jones, I like him. I'm going to have him on the podcast as well. All right, y'all. I want to talk about Alexander Usyk. I made some comments on Twitter after the fight with Tyson Fury. It went viral. But it went viral because I got a lot of hate. They was mad at me. They was hating on me for this take. You know what I'm saying? They was mad at this take. So we're gonna hold on. Let me read it out loud, and then I'm gonna give y'all. I want to give y'all how I feel about Usyk, and then I want y'all to let me know if I'm tripping. Cause y'all family, man. I want to know what y'all think. All right. I said Usyk is not really like y'all trying to make him. No cap. I said it, and I stand on it. I'm gonna say it again. Alexander Usyk is not really like what y'all trying to make him. No cap. That did over 1 million views. It went viral. My phone blowing up. I couldn't even see my notifications. It's too many. It's thousands of notifications blowing up. So then I had to elaborate, right? Because that sounded like I was hating, and I wasn't hating. I just wanted to let y'all know what exactly I meant, because it sounded like hating. You feel me? It's not hating. Salute my boy Mason in the chat. Twitter was on fire. I said that because when I looked at, as soon as the win happened, right? Alexander Usyk won, beat Fury again. I also thought, let me say this before I continue the point, I thought Alexander Usyk won by 2 points. I had him winning by 2 rounds. No knockdowns, straight boxing. I thought towards the end, it was close around the 10th, maybe 9th or 10th, it was close. But I thought Alexander Usyk was outworking Fury. I thought Fury had really good moments at the end, but he wasn't letting his hands go enough to win those championship rounds. So I thought Usyk won those championship rounds. So I don't want to sit here and say like, I thought Usyk lost the fight. I didn't think he lost. I thought he won the fight. But my response was to the fact that people was out here saying Alexander Usyk might be the greatest of all time.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
They said that he might be the greatest of all time. What are we doing here? I saw plenty of people saying this. Respect to Sean Porter. Respect. Sean Porter was one of the guys that said it. I saw a few different pundits who was saying this guy might be in a discussion for the greatest of all time. I thought that's blasphemy. That's blasphemy. That's disrespectful to the people that came before him. Right? So that's what I meant by that when I said that. Number 2, I saw people saying that he was top 5 of all time. To me, that is also blasphemy. He's not top 5 of all time. They said that he was top 5 heavyweights of all time. I still don't think he's top 5 heavyweights of all time. Number 1, my guy, Tim Bradley. Salute to Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley also came and said a good point, which was, how can a guy with 5 fights at heavyweight be the greatest of be top 5 heavyweights of all time? How? I'm not hating on Usyk. See, this is what y'all gotta understand. This is what y'all gotta understand. I think this is what people misconstrue hating. I think a lot of times when it's something that's so hyped, when the hype is so crazy, it's like, yo, the hype. He beat Tyson Fury. Great win. We're not diminishing the win. Both of them. He beat Tyson Fury. I have no problem with that. But if we're going to sit here and analyze his resume, one of the things that I need y'all to understand when we're analyzing resumes and we're talking about the greatest to ever do this, we can't just consider accolades without the context behind it. We can't consider accolades without the context behind them. So when we're going to sit here and say, Alexander Usyk, 2-time undisputed champion, nobody else has done that besides Evander Holyfield, Terrence Crawford, cool. I just got to say that when I'm looking at Alexander Usyk's resume, I think it's a good resume. It's a solid resume. I think we're looking at his run at cruiserweight, which to me, cruiserweight has historically been one of the weakest divisions in terms of talent, in terms of name recognition. You know what I'm saying? Cruiserweight hasn't been one of them divisions where we looking and we like, oh, they got them guys that's like that. They got them killers over there. The only guy who I consider a killer on his resume at cruiserweight was Breedis. Breedis was one of them guys. Breedis is probably, he might be an A-level fighter in his prime. So Usyk, to beat Breedis, you got to be one of them guys, right? But then now, oh yeah, Jaimes, you remember that Jaimes? Listen, but to beat Breedis, you got to be one of them guys. So I got respect for Usyk. But now, these niggas in the chat, 12 years old, they don't know great is nothing. Let's look at the resumes and watch the tapes. Salute ringside views. But listen what I'm saying, y'all. I'm going to bring y'all up. I want y'all to cook. Let me know where you place him of all time. Alexander Usyk. Breedis is one of them guys. A-level fighter. Now, if we're looking at Gassiev, right? Let me know who he fought that make y'all feel like he one of them ones. He beat the Dominican kid. What's the Dominican kid name? With a D. He beat that Dominican kid. I thought that was a good win. But Gassiev ain't one of them. What did he do? I watched his fights and I'm not impressed like that. I don't see the names on the resume like that. And then when he moved up to heavyweight, he got smoked by Otto Wallen. There we go. Doticos. There you go. There you go. There you go. That was a great fight. I watched that fight. That was a great fight. But can we keep it real? Y'all gonna sit here and say Gassiev is one of them guys? What has he done to be one of them guys? We talking about Huck? What are we talking about? So now, again, I'm not saying, again, when I say this, I'm not saying this to knock Usyk because he's just beating whoever's in front of him. He's beating people who are in front of him. But if we're going to sit here and talk about the top heavyweights of all time, Lennox Lewis. I might have to get Lennox Lewis on the show. That was one of my favorite. That's my favorite heavyweight of all time. Lennox Lewis was a bad motherfucker. Long jab, outside range and distance, inside fighter, punch variation, uppercuts, hooks. The jab was perfect. Speed, counterpunching. Lennox Lewis was that guy. Y'all gonna sit here and tell me Lennox Lewis, the guy that beat David Tua, the guy that beat Mike Tyson, the guy that beat Hunter, the guy that beat Evander Holyfield. Y'all gonna sit here and tell me that Usyk got a better resume than Lennox Lewis? Usyk got a better resume than Muhammad Ali? Usyk got a better resume than Joe Frazier? Y'all got to stop it. All that recency bias got to stop. And when we comparing people to heavyweights, the greatest heavyweights of all time, the bar is high. It's not hating that I'm upholding a high bar. That's not hating. I think Usyk is a great fighter. I'm not hating on him. And I clarified it when I said this. The next tweet I said was, be clear. Usyk is a really good fighter. And I'm not mad at the win. I saw it 7-5 his way. But he's a generational heavyweight, gotta stop. He not one of them upper echelon guys. Ali, Lennox Lewis, Jack Dempsey, etc. Drop a goddamn bomb. Hold up. Box Quest. Salute Box Quest in the building. Lennox got slept by McCall and Rockman. Stop it, bro. Here's the thing. Box Quest. Losing doesn't make you not be a great fighter. What makes you a great fighter, in my opinion, is the opposition that you face and how you overcome those obstacles. And in those fights with McCall and Rockman that you're talking about, Lennox Lewis got caught. This is boxing. Anybody could get caught. This is boxing. But what happened in them goddamn rematches? Tell me, Box Quest, what happened in the rematch with Lennox Lewis versus McCall? What happened in the rematch with Lennox Lewis versus Hasim Rahman? I recall McCall got his ass stopped, put away bad. It was at least like the 6th round, something like that. Put that ass away bad. Come on. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? That's all I'm saying. He rematched Hasim Rahman. Destroyed them. Wasn't even close. So this is what I'm saying is we can't ignore the guys that came before us because this is recent. Because this is in our viewpoint today, because we watch it today, we cannot ignore the people that was before us. That's nothing like saying Usyk got stopped by Chisora. It's nothing like saying that. So now, where I'm going to place Usyk, if you guys said he's the top cruiserweight of all time, I still think he had a battle with Holyfield, but I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. But to put him in top 5 heavyweights of all time over Muhammad Ali, over Lennox Lewis, over Joe Frazier, over George Foreman, over Jack Dempsey, over Joe Louis, what are we doing here? This Cigar Talk. I'm always keep it real and say how I feel. Cigar Talk, I'm always keep it real. Just because something's hyped don't mean I'm going to go along with it. That don't mean I'm going to go along with it. Does Usyk beat Evander Holyfield? I can't say that. I don't know. Matter of fact, I might necessarily lean to it. Lenny P. Salute. My cousin, Lenny P. Jack Johnson. So what I'm saying is again, when I said he's not like that, I meant in an all-time discussion. If we consider all weights, he ain't even top 25, all weights. But if we're just talking about the heavyweight division, I think he's probably somewhere between top 15 to 20. 15 to 20. If you want to have all-time discussions with Alexander Usyk, number one, and this is not to diminish him, he can't control this. Tyson Fury is toward the end of his rope. Tyson Fury don't got that many fights left. I gotta see him rematch Daniel Dubois. Because I thought that body shot was a legal body shot. That was a legal body shot from what I saw. So I would love to see that rematch with Dubois. I would love to see a fight with Joseph Parker. And then you got to beat the big African, Martin Bacol. That, to me, is how we determine the guys who's the best at this, is they beat everybody around their weight and made it clear. They beat everybody around the weight. Ooh, I like that fight, Ma. Usyk versus Ja Opataya. That's a good fight, but I think Usyk will win that. Based on what I've seen, Opataya, he struggled against Bradis. He struggled, and that's the old Bradis. But that's a good fight. But if you beat those three guys, you clean out the heavyweight division. Now we talking about something. Now we talking about something. Muhammad Ali cleaned out the division. Come on, y'all. Let me see it. Joseph Parker, Daniel Dubois, and Martin Bacoli. If Usyk beat them guys, then I'm with, all right, now let's have a real conversation. But y'all crowning them too early. Y'all crowning him too early. You can't crown people too early. It's disrespectful. So people said that I'm hating. I'm not hating. My boy said, Najee think Jay Leon better than Usyk. Yo, Troller Bader, that's funny. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I think Jay Leon was a good fighter. I think Usyk's a great fighter. Jay Leon was a really good fighter. Usyk's a great fighter. But you're crowning him too early. That's all I'm saying. We got to keep the bar high. These are the best to ever do it. The bar is high. Is Usyk a Hall of Famer? Yes. Is he top 10 of all time? Absolutely not. All right. I want to see what y'all think. Do y'all agree with me? Do y'all want to cook me? Let me know. If y'all want to cook, I'm open to debates. I'm opening it up. Let me hear what you think. Is Alexander Usyk a top 10 fighter of all time? Is he a top 10 fighter of all time? I think it's an insult. I think it is an insult to say that. Top 10 of all time. Now we're including the lower weights. Now we're including Ray Robinson. Now we're including Ray Leonard. Now we're including TBE. Come on, man. I can't get down with it, man. Link is in the chat, y'all. Link is in the chat. I got to know. How did he clean out the division? He fought 5 times. 2 of them were rematches. How did he clean out a division fighting 3 guys? How is that cleaning out the division? How? How, Sway? Come on, man. All right, it's cook up time. Let's cook up. Link is now in the chat. Link is now in the chat. I want to know your opinions. It's both. I want to know, are we talking, I'm talking 2 things. Top 10 of all time, I think that's egregious, but I don't want to know what you think. And top 10 at the heavyweight division. Give me those two. I want to know what y'all think. Is he top 10 of all time? And is he top 10 in the heavyweight division? The link is now in the chat. Come pull up. Come talk to me, y'all. Link in the chat. I want to know. Nah, fuck that, Najee. Not all time, but maybe heavyweight. Definitely not all time. I don't think heavyweight either. I feel like I can name 10 heavyweights that's better than Usyk. That did more than Alexander Usyk in the sport of boxing. I can name 10 of them. You know what I'm saying? I can name 10 of them. But let me know. Link is in the chat. Come up. Link is in the chat right now. Come up and cook. Come up and cook. Link is in the chat right now. Come up and cook. Alexander Usyk. Let me know what y'all think. Give me y'all opinions. Am I tripping? I got a lot of hate on social media recently for that. I got a lot of hate on social media. Nobody coming up to cook, man. Come on. What we doing tonight? I'm going to name my fighters while I'm waiting. Who want to come up and cook? I'm going to name my fighters right now. Better than Alexander Usyk in their prime. Number one, we're only talking about heavyweights right now. We're not talking about every other weight because I think that's egregious. We're talking heavyweight fighters. He's definitely not better than Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis would have put that man in the dirt. Lennox Lewis would have put him in the dirt. Straight up. No questions asked. Lennox Lewis is putting that motherfucker in the dirt. Number two, Muhammad Ali. Come on, man. Muhammad Ali. Faster than Usyk. Better footwork than Usyk. Arguably IQ. Could be similar. I'm not mad at the IQ discussion. Come on, man. Better combinations. Muhammad Ali, number two. Number three, Big George Foreman. Big George Foreman would have put a hurting on Alexander Usyk. Why do I say that? Big George Foreman was great against smaller guys. That's where he shined. That's where he shined. Big George gonna come forward and do him in. Body shots. Usyk don't got enough footwork to stay away from George for 12 rounds. Even back then, it was 15 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So we got them three right there. Those are the like obvious three that's like obvious. Now, let's get to the other ones. We got to get to Joe Louis. Come on, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. One of the toughest motherfuckers we ever seen in the sport. I watched them fights. Black and white. Joe Louis. Come on, y'all. Y'all watching them tapes? Are y'all watching them tapes? I watched them black and white fights. He's beating legends. He's beating them legends. Jersey Joe Walcott. He's beating those legends. That's number four. That's Joe Louis. Number five. Who we got at number five? Y'all can tell me right now. Joe Frazier. Smoking Joe Frazier. Oh, my God. Hold up. I'm bugging. Usyk got better footwork than Ali. Oh, my God. See, I don't like when niggas say stupid shit like that. I don't like when niggas say stupid shit like that. Usyk got better footwork than Muhammad Ali. What are we talking about here? Walter D, what are we talking about here? Where my...
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
You get the Canelo button, nigga.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Nigga said Usyk got better footwork than Ali. Walter D, you are smoking some of the best za that is on the market. Ain't no goddamn way that Alexander Usyk got better footwork than Muhammad Ali. Ain't no goddamn way.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
So that's number 5. Now, here's where it starts to get a little, we can argue it. I think those 5 are not even arguable. These aren't even arguable fights. But these next 5 are things that we can argue. How do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about Alexander Usyk versus Larry Holmes? Larry Holmes, one of the best jabs we've ever seen in boxing. Larry Holmes, one of the best jabs we've ever seen in boxing history. Maybe the best jab in boxing history. Larry Holmes. This nigga really said Usyk got better footwork than Ali.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Let me get that fucking comment off my fucking screen. Cause now I'm getting tight even just looking at that. That shit is just crazy. Larry Holmes is smoking the Usyk pack. That's what I'm saying. I think Larry Holmes might smoke a Usyk pack. I think so. And then you know what people tried to do? This is what I don't like. Niggas tried to be like, well, yo, if Usyk was black, then you would put him. Yo, man.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Stop trying to race bait your way into Usyk being top 10. Don't try to race bait your way into Usyk being top. If he was black, he would have. No, I wouldn't. You got to beat more than Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury to be in the top 10 of all time, nigga. It don't got nothing to do with skin color. What the fuck do that got to do with anything? I like Jake Paul, nigga. Nigga try to all lives matter their way into the top 10 debates.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
We not doing that. We not all lives mattering our way to. If he was black, I bet you would have. Nigga, one of my favorite fighters is the Monster Inoue, nigga. He ain't black. I've been supporting the Monster Inoue. I've been supporting a bunch of fighters that ain't black. Don't try to pull the card. Oh, if he was black, I bet you would. Nigga, get the
fuck out of here, man.
Come on, man. What are we talking about here? This ain't got nothing to do with race. This got to do with these. This got to do with this. This got to do with this and this. It ain't got nothing to do with no race. Give a fuck what color you are, nigga. You either nice or you not. You either one of them elite guys or you not. That's it. Come on, man. Oh, and thank you, Marta Prince. Thank you. Niggas want to say, oh, if he was black. I've been the main guy hyping up Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu, my cousin, nigga. It's my Australian cousin, Tim Tszyu. I want that get back. I want get back from, what's the guy, Mosliev, whatever the Russian nigga name is, that beat Tim Tszyu. I need that get back. He got to go for beating Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu, my man. I show hella love to Boachuk. Boachuk is coming on the channel. I spoke to Boachuk. He hit me on Twitter. Boachuk, one of my favorite fighters. You know what I'm saying? So we not even doing all that race shit, talking about, oh, yeah, if he was black, you would. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. All right, oh, come on, y'all. Come up to the panel, man. Link in the chat. Uh-oh, Judah's here. He been tweeting me on Twitter. He thought I was wilding. Let's see. I got Judah coming to the stage. Judah, what's popping?
What's up? Y'all can hear me good?
Yo, Judah.
Yeah, hello?
Oh, we hear you now, man. What's popping, brother?
All right, man. So you can hear me, right? I don't want to start yapping if you can't hear me.
I hear you. Your camera freezing up a little bit, but I can hear you, though. Perfect.
All right, my fault, bro. Internet's crazy. But look, I think you got hate because you were so vague when you said what you said.
Yes.
And like it was easy to kind of misconstrue it as you hating on Usyk because you were also tweeting about having Tyson up when a lot of people didn't have Tyson up. So I think a lot of us kind of mixed the two together.
I can see that. I can see that.
But I don't think Usyk's the greatest of all time. Like, I got Joe Louis at my top, and I don't see him beating Holyfield or Holmes. But it's like, then you have to ask, what would he have to do to actually legitimately be considered a GOAT? Because who's there?
That's a good question. To me, and this is just my opinion, I would like to hear, I want to reverse the question to you after I'm done, because I would like to hear what you think about that. But for me personally, they said you look like August Alsina. That's kind of funny.
I don't know who that is. I'm about to look him up.
Yeah, he is a singer. He is a singer. But for me personally, I think if we're talking about being the greatest of all time, I think you have to dominate the entire weight class. You got to clear it out to the point that everybody who's anybody, you made clear that they're not fucking with you. And I think that, number one, a perfect start is Tyson Fury. To me, prior to Usyk doing what he's done, Tyson Fury was the best heavyweight in boxing. He's dethroned him. He beat him twice. I thought initially I had Fury winning those early rounds when I was tweeting. I agree with you. I think toward the mid rounds, Usyk started to really pick it up. And it was close late. I think in the championship rounds, although I thought Fury was doing well, he didn't let his hands go enough to me to earn the championship rounds, even though I thought he landed, to me, the cleaner work. But you can't just only land clean work and not let your hands go. So I think
he definitely landed the cleaner work towards the middle and in the beginning, but I think he's kind of let off the steam. He let off the gas towards the end.
I agree.
Because he was doing too much waiting. He was waiting for Usyk to start, and Usyk's too quick to do that.
Because in the beginning, we saw him walking forward. I think Tyson Fury comfort zone and his way that he could try to regenerate himself and get his win back is to start moving backwards and counterpunching. He's able to do that against guys like Deontay Wilder, but against Usyk, who got good combinations and speed, you had a real disadvantage when you're trying to get your win back without throwing no punches. I think to me, that's Usyk's greatest gift. Is I think he has a really good IQ, but his greatest gift is his conditioning. I think Usyk's conditioning is A+ level conditioning. The entire fight, he's throwing punches. He can move. He don't look like he really gets tired, only in spurts. So I'll say that. But for me, to answer the original question, what I think would make him be in consideration is you got to beat the other guys. I'm not just talking about belts. You got to beat Daniel Dubois in a fashion where that low blow shit, we can't have that.
Hey, I'm kind of with you on that. From what I've seen, it looked like it was clean. Like that wasn't low. That kind of reminded me of Ward versus Kovalev too.
Was up to his nipples, damn near.
Shit. He's on his theory shit. Yeah.
And then he want to say, "Oh, it was low." Come on, nigga. That was not low, bro.
That was sus because like everybody knows, or that's like a thing. That's a weakness for him, the body, so to speak.
I seen him. I think Fury hurt him to the body in this last fight. I saw him. I think it might have been like round 4 or something like that. 3 or 4. Fury caught him with a body shot, and that was the only time I saw Usyk walk backwards. I said, "Oh, he hurt him to the body." Obviously, we saw Dubois hurt him to the body. I think Joshua hurt him to the body. We hear stories in the amateurs. I didn't see it, but they say he got stopped by Beterbiev to the body. So again, you know what I'm saying? I think these are things that I just feel like in order for you to really be in a discussion, you got to clean out Dubois. You got to clean out Joseph Parker. You got to clean out Bacoli until there's no one left. Like there's nobody left. And then
King of the Hill type shit. Like you got to take them all out,
baby. So what do you think? What do you think makes somebody the greatest?
Not to steal your answer, but that's a good point about you have to beat everybody that's around to be able to say that you're the best. But it's really just that. He's got but there's also kind of like a public appeal part. Because like Muhammad Ali had a lot of that, but he also had the skill to back it up. He was taking everybody out, but he also was a fan favorite. There's like two sides to it that he would have to appeal himself to the public so he can go to somebody that, hey, you know who Alexander Usyk is? And they're like, yeah, but you couldn't do that now, but you can with those legends. Even people who don't watch boxing like that. But
I agree.
but
I agree
not
with
to
that point.
get off topic, but if out of all the people who's fighting now, who do you think has the best case to become an all-time great?
Terrence Crawford.
Facts.
I think again is these all-time great discussions. I think people get mad when I don't easily give it up to the recent people. I just think that it's not supposed to be an easy bar. This is supposed to be a high bar of just straight upper echelon people, right? So even right now, I think if Terrence, and this is my opinion, I tweeted this before too, and people got mad at this. So I don't know how they could try to bring up the race shit because it's ridiculous. But I think right now, if Terrence Crawford retired right now, is he one of the greatest? If we're talking about at the welterweight division, I would say so. But if we're talking about does he sit at the table with Sugar Ray Leonard and Floyd Mayweather and Sugar Ray Robinson? No. I still think
Yeah, I don't agree either. I feel like if
do before he's in that discussion.
right, I feel like if he were to clear out 154, and I mean like dominate, and then dominate Canelo, then I feel like he would have a case to sit at that table. But that's ifs and ands and all that.
I agree. I think it's either or though. I think if he beats Canelo, we have to have a serious discussion about that table because that's unheard of. This guy started at 35 and to go up to 68 and do that against a guy like Canelo, that is something that I would be like, all right, I'm ready to have a discussion, a serious discussion if he's at the table. Or, like you said, if he's able to clean out 54, I thought he had a good win, a tough win. Wasn't no easy fight against Madrimov. But if he could go beat Bakram, if he could go beat
that'd be crazy.
Dora, if he could go beat up Tim Tszyu, in them, it's a lot of young killers, Charles Conwell. If he going and beating them guys at 54, then to me it's like, okay, this guy is a different guy. This is the level. So to me, it's like it takes that. I think today, if he retired, I think Bud is in the Hall of Fame. I think he is one of the best to do it, but it's still another level of upper echelon table that he doesn't sit at yet, in my opinion.
That's facts. I agree with all of that. Out of all the heavyweights, who gives Usyk the hardest fight right now?
Damn, that's a good ass question, bro.
I kind of think Joseph might have something for him. I don't know about whooping him, but I think
I'm not mad at that take. That's somebody that can match him speed for speed. That's somebody that got the speed and combinations. I would like to see that fight.
He's pretty fluid too. Like he's like you said, he's fast. He's got good footwork and positioning. I don't want to talk about the Wilder
thing is, I want to see Martin Bacol because that I think Usyk has shown against just fighting Fury that he can fight against big guys. Bacol's a lot bigger than him. He's fought Anthony Joshua, right? So he can fight against big guys. But Martin Bacol is bringing something different to the table than Joseph Parker, than Fury. Bacol, he looking like how George Foreman used to look to me. He looking like a George Foreman type of guy.
I see what you mean, because like the way he throws his punches is even almost similar. Like his uppercuts, he kind of throws
even his
them low.
Guard. At times, his guard, he do the cross guard sometimes. I see him cross guarded. He throw the uppercuts, he throws, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta see if he could beat a guy like Martin Bacol. That to me is like, all right, now I'm ready to have a discussion. Because right now, I don't think, and respectfully, because I like Anthony Joshua, just beating Tyson Fury, A level. Beating Anthony Joshua, it's impressive, but it's not like, that's not a caliber win that we're talking about upper echelon. It's not.
Right, because like by the time he fought Joshua, he's already been like shaken up. Like he lost a little bit of his credibility or his reputation.
That's what I'm saying.
As high up as
we seen him get stopped by Daniel Dubois. We seen him get stopped by Andy Ruiz. We seen him get beat up by guys that he not posted. He had a tough fight against was that Otto Wallin? Was it a tough fight? No.
He whooped him. Jermaine Franklin.
Oh, Franklin. Yep. He had a couple of fights that he won, but it was like,
right. But like,
even in the fight against I think he won eventually, but even when he fought, what's the nigga that Deontay knocked out real fast?
Dominic Brazil.
Nah, big white guy with the beard. What's his name?
That the Viking guy, the Nordic
Viking.
Nightmare.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. The Nordic Nightmare. I forget his name, but exactly. I
Yeah,
think
you're right. He had a tough time with that. It took him a
even
while to
that
get
fight
that right
was like,
hand in there.
bro, this guy was giving Joshua some trouble. And I'm like, Hellenius. Thank you, Walter D. Robert Hellenius. Hellenius was giving Joshua some trouble. So I say that to say is Joshua is a good win, but that's not enough for what we talking about, like, yo, all time.
Right.
Not to me, not in my book.
Right. But the thing is, I feel like Martin Bakole would have to make a statement before he would ever get a chance of fighting Usyk because of where he's at right now in his career, if that makes sense. Because like he's at the top. I mean, he would have to, I don't know, maybe I'd like to see Martin have a good fight against another top 5, top 10 guy.
I'm not mad at that take. You know, I agree. I think beating Big Baby was a good win, but I would say that he has to do more. But everybody's been ducking him. He called out for Bang Jang.
I can't believe that. I was trying to see that fight.
That's what I wanted to see.
Bang Jang.
Caballero they said Caballero was ducking too. So I think a lot of guys ain't in a rush to fight Bakole right now, to be honest.
Yeah, unfortunately. That kind of goes into the argument of greatest of all time, because you rewind back then, there was none of this. Oh, I don't want to fight that guy. I don't want to fight that guy. It was King of the Hill, like we just said. They was like, oh, you're in front of me, so that's who I'm fighting. Oh, you guys like this guy? Then I'm gonna fight this guy. I don't know.
That's what it was, because it wasn't. You know, I think as the business grew, as the money grew, everyone's just more thoughtful of their brand and how much money they can make. So, you know,
fuck a brand. Fighting is the brand. That is what you do. You in the ring, even if you lose, people will still fuck with you. You gotta put yourself out there. Like, you're a fighter. That's what you do.
Nah, I feel you, brother. I feel you, man. Yo, Judah, thank you for pulling up, man. I appreciate it, brother.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
I'm gonna follow you on Twitter.
Yeah, hey, you've been killing it with this shit. Like, seriously, like, you bring a whole different side of the community together. It's cool. I fuck with what you do, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, Judah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yo, listen, man. Who else want to pull up? Come talk to me. Who else want to pull up? We talking Alexander Usyk and his place all time. Who else want to pull up? Let's talk. Link is in the chat. Alexander Usyk and his place all time in the sport. Could Alexander Usyk? Ooh, I like that. Riddick Bowe, duck Lennox Lewis. Trapolini, salute. Riddick Bowe, duck Lennox Lewis. Could Riddick Bowe beat Usyk? That's a good fight. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Usyk might have been able to beat Riddick Bowe. Now that I'm looking at it, now that I'm thinking about it, Usyk might have been able to beat Riddick Bowe. That's a good fight. What y'all think about that? Riddick Bowe versus Alexander Usyk. Who got that? My cousin Lenny P in the chat. My cousin Lenny P. Bowe beats Usyk. Ooh, I'm not mad at that. Yo, y'all calling him Jussie Smollett is crazy. Y'all called him Jussie Smollett. Yo, what is wrong with y'all, man? Salute to the chat. Riddick Bowe versus Usyk. How y'all feel? Oh, they saying loyalty over De Niro. Salute, brother. Salute, loyalty over De Niro. Mike Tyson versus Alexander Usyk. If y'all notice, I didn't even include Mike Tyson in my list yet. I think Mike Tyson was a great fighter as well, but I'm not sure in the upper echelon debate where Mike Tyson stands in that as well. To me, and we keeping it real, every time Mike Tyson stepped up to the level, he lost. Every time he stepped up to the A level, he lost. So if we're talking about like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Mike had external circumstances going on, right? Like, yes, he went to jail or he's not focused and then Customato died. Sure. All of those things happen. But all I can go off of is what the actual outcome and results were. Every single time Mike stepped up to the A level, he lost. So for that, I just don't know. I don't know. Does Usyk beat Mike Tyson? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But Martin Bakole, one of them guys. I might gotta bring Martin Bakole on the show. Cause that nigga Bakole, I'm telling y'all right now, if I was a heavyweight boxer, I weigh 215 right now. I could be a heavyweight if I boxed. I'm not fighting Bakole either, nigga. I tell y'all that right now. I am not fighting Martin Bakole. Oh, my boy in the chat. My boy Lulu in the chat. Lulu. I do think Bakole is top 5 right now. Martin Bakole is top 5 heavyweights in the sport right now. Thank you, Trey Smith. They keep bringing up the Michael Hunter fight. Bakole injured his shoulder. Did y'all watch the fight or you just looking at box rec? Did you watch the fight or you just looking at box rec? Martin Bakole injured his shoulder when he fought against Michael Hunter. So again, is what I'm saying this. Salute my boy D1. D1 in the building. The Angry White Man. Salute D1 in his channel. Make sure y'all check out D1. What I'm saying is this, y'all. Link is in the chat. Come cook. Come up and cook. What I'm saying is this. Usyk is a great fighter. Usyk is a great fighter. But you're crowning him too early. I agree with the last brother, Judah, the one y'all said looked like Jussie Smollett. My statement was a little too vague when I first tweeted it, so I guess people construed it as hating. I'm not hating. I don't hate on nobody, except I'm hating on Bakaram, the Russian guy, for beating up Tim Tszyu. I am hating on Bakaram. That nigga got to get dealt with for beating up Tim Tszyu. So that's the only guy I'm hating on is Bakaram. Everybody else, I don't hate on nobody else. I don't hate on no other fighters. Ain't no reason to hate. I show love. I ain't no hater. I like to show love. Oh, let me get Big Mason to the panel. Let me get Big Mason on the panel. Big Mason, what's popping?
Cigar talk. Happy holidays to you.
Cheers, my brother. Cheers. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I appreciate that the J. Leon Love interview, man. Good interview. I fucks with my Michigan brethren, man.
Okay, you calling in from Michigan.
I'm from Flint Town, baby.
Okay, I hope you saw that Clarissa Shields movie. Hope you're going to see that.
You know I'm good for it. We got the fight on the 2nd at the Dordt Federal Event Center. Clarissa Shields versus Perkins.
Yeah.
For the undisputed heavyweight. Yeah, that's February 2nd. Definitely in the building for that.
That's right. So tell me, brother Mason, what you think about, because I caught a lot of heat on Twitter talking about Usyk. You know, it went viral, but it was just a lot of negativity viral. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I stand on my square. I said I don't feel like Usyk is in the upper echelon of heavyweights. And we're talking about Ali, Joe Louis, Larry Holmes. You know what I'm saying? I didn't agree with that. How you feel about Usyk and his place in the all-time discussion?
I don't compare today's fighters to yesterday's fighters.
Okay.
I got my top 5 retired, then I got my top 5 active guys. But I also understand what you were saying and how you were saying it. It's levels, bro. And a lot of times as boxing fans, they say it's all what is it? Damn, what word am I looking for? It's all objective, right?
Subjective.
Subjective, that's the word.
Yep.
It's all subjective. Depending on, who you like, what styles you like. As far as Usyk's good. He's accomplished. You know what I'm saying? He fought the guys in his era. and he did, you know, he did win those fights. But we sometimes, I think, in the boxing world, we get names mixed up with level of competition,
Talk
skill
about it.
level. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, a guy might have a name, but he might not have that skill level. So his
I agree.
name is here, but his skill level is more like here. You get what I'm saying?
I
So,
agree.
so depend on who you talking to, what you talking about. Do I think Usyk is, you know, fantasy fight speaking? Could he have beat Ali? Could he have beat Larry Holmes, George Foreman, Ernie Shavers? Them niggas was punching on shit, bro.
Show
Usyk
all
don't,
the way.
Usyk don't be punching on shit. He can box. He got his angles. He can
Yeah,
move. Good, great fucking footwork for a heavyweight. I give him that. He's
yeah.
accomplished, two-time undisputed, ran through the cruiserweight division, fought a couple of, you know, top guys at heavyweight. But like, can we compare Usyk to Mike Tyson?
That's a good one. You know what?
Ah,
I'm not even gonna lie. That's a good one, Mace. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, when we get to talking GOAT shit, bro, GOAT shit, like greatest of all time, like and I think that word is thrown around a lot too.
Too frivolously. They throwing it
Yeah,
around too
like, oh, that
frivolous.
nigga the GOAT, he the GOAT, he the GOAT, she the GOAT. Everybody, the GOAT. No, no, slow down.
Yeah,
Niggas is good. These guys is good. These guys can fight. But if we compare the guys of today to the guys of yesteryear, it's really no comparison, bro.
yeah. Why
Javion,
you don't like comparing them? The you know, those guys, like the older guys with the new.
so like my nigga, like Javion Love just said, man, shout out to my Detroit nigga. Boxing is a poor man's sport, right? And when you take the poor out of it, you take some of that
Mm-hmm.
grit, that hunger, you know what I'm saying? That will to win, that will to compete. You take that out of it.
Yeah,
And the guys of today, they don't want to go out like, you know, the niggas of yesteryear. Well, yeah, them
yeah.
niggas was top dogs. They fought all the, you know, top competition, but they ain't got their faculties. Them niggas broke. When niggas see him in the street, all they got for him is a what up, champ?
Right,
That's
right,
it.
right. I
You
tell
know
you
what I'm
this,
saying?
and I tell you this. I ran into Riddick Bowe not too long ago, and you know, Riddick Bowe, one of the best heavyweights to do this thing. That right
Mhm.
hand was a motherfucker. I
Yep.
personally was a fan of Riddick Bowe. I watched his fights. I did think he ducked my boy Lennox Lewis, though, but I thought Riddick Bowe was one of them guys. He one of them ones.
Mm-hmm.
I, I got the pleasure to meet him and talk to him, brother. And it was like, you know, the sport took a toll on him. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like his speech is slurred and delayed. He
Mm-hmm.
can't really talk in the same way. His movements is off. It ain't
Yes.
really look like he got the bag and the money and all of that shit like that. So you right, is that those things, especially for them older guys, that affects you, man. That
Yep.
that that, that, that sport really does put an effect on you, man.
Man, boxing is a very unforgiving sport, bro.
Mm,
And the way it's ran is it's like organized crime, right? The promoters, the managers, you know, the niggas that ain't even taking the punches, they get the bigger slice of the pie. And the
mm,
niggas that's actually putting in the work, them niggas get fucked over in the end, excuse my language. But that's why you see niggas like Tank. Like, man, I'm done with this shit.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's real. Look at Devin Haney's situation. Like, niggas want to be paid that top chicken
Yeah.
for the least amount of risk. And I get it. I see it from both sides. But like you say, topic of conversation is, can Usyk really be rated with the greats? I can't give him that, bro. He'll never be in my top five, but you know, heavyweights of all time.
Yeah.
And then you got to look at his performances. Let's take in the performances for,
Thank you. They're not saying that. They just counting the win only, but not the performance. Not what
yeah, like,
to me that matters in the all-time discussion. That
yeah,
matters.
where that rewatch value at? Like, how many
Mm.
times? I mean, let's be realistic. How many Usyk fights can you go through and rewatch and be like, I went back watched the Tyson Fury shit. Like, all right, okay, I had it a draw myself.
Mm.
I had that fight a draw myself. I gave Fury the first half of the fight and Usyk the second half of the fight. That's
You
just the way
cooking.
I seen it.
You cooking right now, brother. You cooking right now.
But yeah, man, that's it.
Okay. Yo, Mason, I appreciate you pulling up, brother. You was cooking tonight. Thank you, bro.
Hey, my nigga, shout out to you, man. Do your thing, gang.
Thank you, bro. You too.
Yes,
Salute.
sir.
All right. Uh-oh, let me get my guy, the angry white man, to the panel. My man, D1.
What's up with you, Naj? How you doing, bro? Can you hear me?
What's going on,
Can
brother?
Can you hear me?
Yo, I hear you loud and clear, man.
Nice. No way Usyk is he ain't top 20, I would say. You know what I mean? All time. When you start mentioning little guys and all of them, he's probably right at around 10 for heavyweights. Top 5 or shit, even top 3 cruisers. So
Yeah.
he's great in his own right, but all-time great? No.
Do you think I deserve to hate when what I was saying about Usyk?
Hell no.
Okay. So you say you got him around like top 10 heavyweights all time, maybe 10?
Probably right at like 10. Yeah,
Okay.
10.
I'm not mad at that. That's still a little high to me, but I'm not mad at that. That's arguable. That's arguable. I'm not mad at that.
The recency bias and shit on that app, the way people come at people, it's crazy to me, bro. That was so much. Oh man, I don't dig it no more, bro.
How did you feel about the Usyk Fury fight though? How did you feel about the fight?
It was a close fight. Like the way people were scoring it, like the AI judge, I didn't see nowhere near that. I thought it was close, like 7-5, 8-4. You know what I mean? If you're being subjective, 8-4, 7-5. It's a good fight, man.
I didn't like the AI.
See it again.
AI judge had a few 10-10 rounds. I was like, huh? 10-10. We got this.
Well, 10-10 is cool with me because there's been mad fights in the past where it should have been probably scored 10-10. Judges don't never do it.
Never.
Yeah, no, they don't never do that shit, bro. So, like, for the AI judge to recognize that automatically, I don't know how I feel about that shit, but I'm all the way against that kind of shit. I'm against not against it, but I don't fuck with technology.
Yeah, D1, you an old school guy, D1. When I said show that spar, you was on my ass, D1. You like, hell,
bro.
Hold on, so tell me this, D1. Do you feel like Usyk is the best heavyweight in the game currently?
Yeah, no doubt. Nobody can debate that even. Like, he beat AJ twice. He beat Fury twice. I mean, they're close fights, but he beats him twice. He's the winner. He's the top guy. And there's no doubt about it. I mean, the Dubois shit, I'm with you. That wasn't no low blow. And we don't know what he would have done if they started fucking counting. Does the little guy get up and continue fighting? I would say yeah, but we can't say for sure, and he would have because he was down there for a minute.
That's what I'm saying. I would say yeah too, but the fight's a different fight if you get up and you hurt. This is a different fight now.
No doubt.
Power. Matter of fact,
completely
I think
different.
Cigar is probably the hardest puncher that Usyk has faced so far to me.
Oh, no doubt about it. That kid's cracking, bro. He knocked AJ out with a 6-inch punch like this to his chin. That shit was crazy, bro. That was super dope.
How you feel about this? Because I was asking people about Usyk versus Martin Bacol.
I got Bacoli.
Yeah, that's
Bacoli.
See,
fucking Usyk's 38. He's mad old. He's mad accomplished. He's done this shit, bro. Well, he's 37. I'm about to be 38. So, like, we got to understand as boxing fans. I heard people shooting shit out for Usyk yesterday, like, fight this guy, fight that guy, and then go do this. I'm like, what? He's fucking 38 years old, bro. How is he going to do all this? And where do you see all these boxing matches ringing off in boxing? It don't go like that, bro. He needs a whole couple months of recovery after that. Like, people are crazy. Their expectations, they just get to talking and rattling off crazy ass fights and shit.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna go like that. I promise. He's old as shit, man.
D1, do you smoke a lot of weed? They said in the chat. They said, I bet
I grow weed. I
weed.
grow.
Oh, you a grower?
fucking-
You a grower?
Hell yeah, bro. If I clicked on my phone, I would have showed you.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
got demonetized and shit.
My
Nah, I
God,
think they're cool with that. It's legal where I live, man. I do this shit under the law. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yo, D1, I appreciate you, man. I think I
Appreciate you,
like
Naj, man.
to the community, you know what I'm saying, to the Cigar Talk community, to the Twitter community, and your
No
own
doubt.
page. Make sure y'all check out D1 and his page. I see you
Tomorrow.
growing, man.
No doubt. I'm getting there, man. I'm gonna keep doing this shit, bro. I got tons of shit to say. I need the boxing community where I live. Don't nobody rock with this shit like me. So you know what I mean, everybody plays fantasy football and all that goofy shit.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I need y'all, man. Shout out. I'll be on tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Angry White Man. Check me out, bro. Thanks a lot, Naj. You're the man.
All right, D1. Salute, brother.
Peace.
I had to pause myself. I was like, yeah, D1, you a grower. I was like, hey, yo, hold up.
Hey, yo.
Had to pause myself. That was crazy. That was crazy. All right. So we got some of the we got some of the Usyk chats out the way. There's one more topic that I wanted to. Yeah, hey yo, I had to pause. Come on, y'all. I had to pause myself. That was nasty work. That was nasty work. Yeah, that was nasty work. But we back on. All right. It's one more topic I feel like I wanted to get to. Hold on, I wrote it down. Let me get to my last topic. Let me get to my last topic of the night. I got some shit. First of all, while I'm getting it right now, I'm getting to the last topic. I got some shit, y'all. I'm gonna announce it soon next week. But I got my first sponsor for Cigar Talk. Cigar Talk got his first sponsorship, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful. Thank y'all for pulling up. Thank y'all for always showing love. I'm going to bring some good interviews. But I got my first sponsor. And I'm announcing next week. And I got some shit for y'all. I got a give back coming. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know how we do. Y'all show love to me. I'm going to show love back. So I gotta give back. I got a give back coming with the announcement. And that's what I'm gonna do. Damn, where's my topic? I wrote one more topic down and I'm trying to find out. I had one more topic. Let me see. I got a give back coming, y'all. I got a give back coming with the first sponsor. Make sure y'all follow my boy Ringside Views on Instagram. Follow him on Instagram. But I got my first sponsor, y'all. Thank you, man. I'm so grateful, y'all. Y'all understand, bro. I'm so grateful. And I got some shit coming in the new year. 2025, we going to the top as a community. Najee, how do you feel about Devin's wife crying? Nasty work, man. Nasty work. To be honest, I like how Devin's handling the situation. I like that he's not saying nothing because it's really nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the girl said that was before Devin. That was before she got with Devin. Everybody got a pass. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It's a little nasty work. It's a little nasty work. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see that. That's what I mean by nasty work. Nobody wants to see it, but overall, I think he's handling it in a good way. But I don't really have too many thoughts, to be honest, because I just think, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those topics that is just a personal topic, for Dev. And I just like how he's handling it. Nobody wants to see it, you know what I'm saying? Of course, anybody sees that and that's your girl, whatever, you're going to feel a type of way. But, you know what I'm saying? I think, shit happens. I don't really got too much to say. That's kind of like more shade room shit than, what we doing here. So it was before Devin. So you can't really, you got to take that on the chin. That was, if that was before you and that's your girl, you got to take that on the chin. You know what I mean? You got to take that on the chin if that's your girl. If you love her and that's your girl, you got to take that on the chin if that was before you. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I had to say about that. All right. What do y'all think about Turkey Al-Sheikh? I call him Big Turkey. One of the most powerful people in boxing. Has bought and purchased 13% of the zone. Big Turkey has purchased 13% of the zone. So now he's the owner of Riyadh Season. He's the owner of Ring Magazine. And now a part owner of the zone. What y'all think about that, man? Is that good for boxing? Big Turkey is buying up everything. Big Turkey got the bag. Matter of fact, he cashed out Michael Benson. Y'all know Michael Benson on Twitter. Michael Benson was one of the top pages, the top boxing pages on Twitter. Michael Benson was posting the news in real time. That's where I was getting my real-time boxing news. Michael Benson. Big Turkey bought Michael Benson's account. And now it's Ring Magazine. Listen, y'all. Y'all know that y'all my fam. It's a boxing invasion. Y'all know that y'all my fam. Cigar Talk. Y'all family. This is what we do. But if Big Turkey offered me the bag, I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta sell the channel. I'm from the hood, y'all. I'm trying to get millions too, baby. I'm trying to get millions too. I'll start a new channel. But if Big Turkey come off of the bag, Cigar Talk is going away. We gonna start a new channel. I'm just saying, y'all, that's Big Turkey. He dropping bags. But I want to know, what do y'all think? What do y'all think, y'all? Do y'all feel like chat? Let me know. I'm talking to the chat. I'll leave a link if you want to pull up and talk. If you want to know, I want to know, how do y'all feel about Big Turkey buying up all this shit? Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? Salute, Lulu. Turkey buying Cigar Talk into 2025. Inshallah. Inshallah. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to start a new channel. Listen, if Turkey come with 500, bro. I gotta take that. Inshallah, we gonna start a new channel. I gotta take that, y'all. Come on, y'all. Don't blame me, y'all. You gotta get the bag first, y'all. We trying to feed our family. But I want to know. So this is the thing. This is the thing about Turkey. I think that what he's trying to do in its core is a good thing, right? The more power that you hold, the more power that we control, the more we're able to have the fights that we look forward to having, right? Right? I agree. Lulu, what's the end goal? Great question. That's a great question. However, here's the only drawback. It's sort of like how it is, with the American democracy, right? We got checks and balances. The reason for that is if somebody gets too much power, sometimes they can abuse that power. And we don't know. We got to see what Turkey's going to continue to do. So far, I like it. But having the power in one hand is there's goods to it, and there's also some drawbacks to it as well. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I tried to delete to make sure it don't seem like I'm pocket watching. Yo, it's okay, brother. We don't pocket watch on Cigar Talk, but 500K, I gotta take that. Boxing with 2-4, I gotta take that. That 500, I gotta take that, bro. My girl gonna be mad if I don't take that. We gotta get to the money, y'all. Come on, y'all. We gonna get to the boxing content always, but we gotta get to the money too. My boy Trapolini, 500 EBT, nigga. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. I'm not paying with food stamps, nigga. Ain't no EBTs, B. You gotta cut me that brown bag. I need the brown bag. I need 2 Ferraris. You heard, Tank. I need 2 Ferraris. Turkey come through. I need 2 Ferraris, man. But I agree. Lulu, salute. My boy Lulu. We need more events in the States. We need more events in the States. And I feel like if Turkey want to get more popping in the States, he gonna have to come holla at Cigar Talk. He gonna have to come holla at people that's in the culture. He gonna have to come holla at y'all. He gonna have to come holla at the people that make this American boxing thing grow. You know what I'm saying? Let me get unbiased boxing. Unbiased boxing.
Yo, my dude.
What's up, my boy?
Word, gang. What's the word? First, before we even get on Big Turk, I'm all pro for Big Turk, gang. I'm all for it. I like that he's trying to unify, put everything under one. Hold on, my fault. Shorty trying to feed me. All right, yeah, it's that. I'm all for Big Turk, though. You feel me? He bringing everything under one umbrella. No ducking. I'm all for it. But to go back, I wanted to talk on the Usyk topic real quick. You feel me?
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, cook up. Usyk.
Real quick. I like to say Usyk is the best heavyweight in this generation right now. And people keep talking about Bukoli because Bukoli beat my son, Big Baby. Big Baby is a prospect that got pushed too fast by Top Rank. Bukoli was in there getting outboxed and he got hurt by fucking Bounty Hunter. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
He got injured. He injured
but he was hurt too. Bounty Hunter hurt him, bro. Bounty Hunter was outboxing before he got injured. I hear you. He got hurt. We could say he got injured, but before he got injured, he was in there getting outboxed. And we talking about Usyk, a boxer. Come on now. He going to do the same thing with them slow feet. He going to get in there and get cooked.
To be fair, Hunter is a bigger guy than Usyk is, though.
He is. But he didn't. Look what Usyk did to Hunter, though.
But you know, styles make fights. You think a little man gonna come in there with Big Bukoli throwing them uppercuts,
I think he gonna treat him the same way how he treated Fury. Listen, I'm a outbox you, and it's stupid that these motherfuckers is letting Lil Dude outbox him on the outside. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
All right, so hold on. Well, my thing is, how you gonna say he the top heavyweight when he only fought 3 heavyweights?
I know. He fought, but. Like the same thing that I said for people with my son Bud. These are heavyweights that not you, the fans. Y'all gassed them up. Y'all gassed up Fury. Y'all gassed up AJ. He took out Ja King. That's it. He took out Ja King. Who's next? Wilder. Come on. We seen Wilder. I really want to see him with Zelly. That would be a good one. But Bukoli, let's stop pumping that, please. Like, let's not ride that wave. No, I feel like
that big.
Y'all crowning him fast. Same way you saying they crowning Usyk fast, gang. Y'all crowning him fast because he beat my son Big Baby. Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But what I'm saying is this. Here's the other part about it. Usyk is winning these fights, but he not dominating niggas. Like when we comparing it to Bud, like niggas is saying, oh, well, Bud, he did 2 times on this. Bud stopped every nigga at 147.
At welterweight. I know. I believe Usyk, I'm a number one Bud fan.
I'm just saying, it's cool to outbox niggas. I'm not mad at that. Like I like boxing. I like the sweet science. So it's like, yes, you beating niggas, but let's not act like you out here just
right. Like it's on some crazy shit. Yeah, I feel you. But that's why I said I agree with you on the when we talking to all-time greats now, like guys like Ali, you feel me? Riddick Bowe and them, we got to slow that down a little, you feel me? Because, and I ain't gonna front, I wasn't jacking the Frazier take, but I'm thinking about it. Frazier with them hooks to the body might do some damage.
You know, he was nasty to that body. And the other way, the reason I think, because I see what you're saying about Frazier, but what I like about Frazier was he was a nigga that the more punishment he take, the better he get. Like he a nigga that you got to beat him up a little bit for him to be like, all right, nigga. And then it's like, I've never really seen, to me, yes, Usyk can box, right? Usyk can box off the back foot. We see him do it in spurts. But to me, Usyk seems like he feels better on the front foot, walking forward, throwing combinations than he do feel on the back foot. The times that Tyson Fury was winning to me was when he was putting Usyk on his back foot.
And Joe Frazier, pressure. Yeah.
Back. nigga. Frazier is walking forward. We only walk one way. Ain't no back foot, nigga.
That's why I said when we talk about the all-time greats, that's where we gotta slow down at, because those other guys was some shit. You feel me? Even Riddick Bowe. I feel like Riddick Bowe had them uppercuts for Usyk that would have been just too crazy. You feel me? Usyk, yeah.
How you feel about the Klitschko's though?
Even the Klitschko's, though. Come on now. You can never outshine the master. You can't put him in front of those guys. Clearly, they laid down the foundation, everything for him. So we not even gonna do that. We can't do that. We can't do that. The Klitschko's is one of them. And yeah, Joshua, people could say Joshua beat the Klitschko, but come on, that's way past their prime. And I've been always said Joshua was soft before his first loss, man.
All right, so how you got the your top 3 pound for pound right now?
Right now, I got my boy Bud number 1. I don't care what nobody say. Okay. I got Bud number 1. Just if I gotta like, just if you gotta just like go, if I'm gonna put my son Bud, we gotta put Canelo, like, for what he done. You get what I'm saying? You just got to. You just got. Even though as much as I don't like it because I don't like what the fuck he doing. But from what he's done,
work he doing.
You feel me? What he done in the sport, he is a top pound for pound guy. And then number 3, honestly, I'm gonna throw Usyk up there, man. So to rearrange that, let me put Canelo first, Bud second, then Usyk.
So you don't feel like the monster and Noya Inoue deserves to be top 3?
I feel like he's gassed up too. It's only a matter of time before he get exposed.
Unbiased boxing. I gotta drop a bomb.
I'm sorry.
Inoue? Nah,
I'm
nigga,
sorry.
Going too far, unbiased boxing.
I'm sorry.
Hey, how?
All right. Look at the guys that he's fighting. Yeah, I understand he did what he did to Steph, right? But truthfully, it's not like Steph was really one of them ones. Honestly, Steph is good. Steph is good, bro.
They wasn't saying that at the time. They wasn't saying that.
I mean, I would have told guys that I wasn't really too hype on Steph. He's good, but he's not really one of those ones. And even the Neary fight, it was the Lewis Neary fight that really made me start to think like, yo.
Why? Because he got knocked down?
Yeah, and it's not the first time neither, though. So.
But he came back and obliterated that nigga, though.
Mm-hmm. He did. But my fault. Who was that again?
Who, Neary?
Yeah.
Nah, don't do that. See, come on, don't do that. Come on, Lewis Neary got some decent,
some credible wins.
Yeah, you don't think so? He beat what's the nigga? He beat Brandon Figueroa. He beat Figueroa.
Figueroa's cool.
Figueroa. Who else did he beat? I feel like Neary aight though, B.
I just say, all right.
What about he? Come on, he beat Nonito Donaire twice. Legend.
Donaire, that's my guy, Hall of Famer. But Donaire was on the decline. Donaire was on the decline.
Even in the first one, I say the second one, but what about the first one?
All right,
because that was in 2019. So I was like,
yeah.
I mean, that was like 6 years ago.
All right. The first one, I guess I could get. All right, I could give him credit for the first one. But
hold on. Who he got to beat that's gonna make you respect it? Were you like, all right?
Same one I told you last week, bro. MJ, he got to get in the ring with MJ. Yo, listen, man. Those Uzbekistan guys, man, they putting on this year for boxing, bro. You feel me? They sweep the Olympics. You saw how they did it, man. 8 of them things. Guys gotta, and I feel like that's the problem with boxing today. A lot of guys is ducking those type of fighters. That's why I always big up Bud for fighting Mean Machine. A lot of guys don't want to fight those overseas fighters, and I feel like that's who you need to fight to test yourself. And like how y'all just talking about the names over the skills, yeah, that's why a lot of guys don't get praised because they fighting guys that's good on skills and paper wise, but the name is not really there.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I feel like a lot of guys got to step in that ring. So until I'll give Inoue his props. If he beat MJ, I'll give him his props. as of right now, he's in the air for me.
Damn, that's crazy. I just feel like niggas ain't showing love to the smaller weight niggas, man. I think Inouye one of them ones, B.
I feel you. We definitely don't show love to the smaller weight. I'll definitely say I like Bam though.
Yeah.
You
Is that
feel me? I
American?
like Bam though, even though Bam hit the canvas before.
I
But
like Bam too. I like Bam a lot.
yeah,
Sure.
Bam is cool.
Nah, yo, but Unbiased Boxing, I appreciate you pulling up, brother. Thank you, man.
You're ready, and I appreciate you for having me, gang. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Mo.
You're
Later.
ready.
Yo, y'all. It's been a good episode so far. We had to come up and cook, man. It's been a little minute, man. I was off for about a week and change. Inouye move up to 126 and fight Nick Ball caliber. I think he would stop Nick Ball, and I like Nick Ball a lot. He would stop Nick Ball. What John said. Salute to John. John was cooking. Lenny John was cooking. Inouye and Bam, the only reason I check out them smaller dudes. Other than that, that's where it stopped. Now, come on, man. Them smaller dudes got some of the they got some talent down there. We gotta really check it out. So, yo, listen, y'all. I'm about to wrap up. Thank you very much for pulling up tonight. It was a really good interview with J. Leon Love, y'all. I really appreciated that interview because J. Leon Love, like I said, to watch the transition from a guy that was on the money team to now being Jake Paul's lead trainer and making the bag, I was very impressed by that. And I had to show him some love. And I wanted to hear the story. I love his story. It was a great story. And I'm back next week. I got my son Boachuk pulling up. Boachuk, Surhi Boachuk, one of my favorite fighters in boxing. Boachuk taking the 154-pound division to another level. Boachuk got robbed by Virgil Ortiz. Boachuk is going to be the guy at 154. He going to beat Majamon. There's only one other guy that I'm nervous for Boachuk to fight at 154. And that's Charles Conwell. Boachuk versus Charles Conwell is a very tough fight. That's the only one. But everybody else, my son Boachuk putting you out. Ukrainian machine. King KO, we got to get that fight. Hopefully it's a title fight. I want to see that for a title. But Virgil Ortiz deserve to give he don't deserve that win that he got against Boachuk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm about to wrap it up. Thank y'all for pulling up and always showing me love, Cigar Talk community. I appreciate y'all. And like I said, next week I am going to announce the new partnership that I got, my first sponsorship, and I got something for y'all. Along with the partnership, I'm doing a giveaway. So make sure y'all tap in, stay tapped in with me. I'm going to do the giveaway. I'm giving away something dope. And let's keep it rolling. 2025, I got something cooking. I got some interviews already that's set up, that big interviews, pound for pound fighters come in a Cigar Talk. And I'm giving you access. The rest of these channels don't let y'all talk to the fighters. I let y'all talk directly to the fighters, to the people that we love. I let y'all talk directly to them. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody in the chat. Salute my cousin Lenny P. John Parham, salute. Lulu, my boy, salute. Unlace, salute. And man, let's keep it going, y'all. Listen, man, happy holidays, happy New Year. Make sure y'all be safe. And let's keep cooking up. Let me know, man. Shout out me on Twitter. Anybody that you want on this channel, let me know. I do this for us. This is our community. I do this for us. So man, we out of here, man. Dope episode of Cigar Talk. Until next time, next week, in the new year, I'ma see y'all. Let's get it.